Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another session of Speakeasy Conspiracy. Glad to see you all could join us for another day. Now, before we get into everything, I do need to go through a bit of a spiel. So, Speakeasy Conspiracy is a Call of Cthulhu long-form actual play. As such, it does cover some very heavy topics, including, but not limited to, mental issues, drug abuse, alcoholism, racism, and a slew of other things, especially given the time period. Now, those of us here at the table do have our safety tools in place, but as you are not quite here with us, you are in spirit, of course, but that's besides the point. In the event that at any point you feel a bit anxious or overwhelmed, feel free to step back, take a breather, and come back whenever you're ready. Also, we got a nice little hydrate right off the bat, so those of us who have anything to drink, go ahead and drink. And Twitch, no, there is no alcohol in this. I don't know. No alcohol. None. No. Don't look at me like that. All right, but yes, that I've now done and over with. Let's get right into the introductions. I am Shock Point Failure, the host of this game, as you would say, and the tormentor of my players for this evening.
Yes, that's the way it goes.
It's a mutual
for this.
All the hot NPCs.
We're still on the hot NPC train.
Yeah.
He asked. I said he asked what we wanted. I said himbos.
And there will be himbos.
Yay! A gift.
A gift. The only one we're getting.
That.
Yes, and it's up to you to make sure he lives to this session, because like you said, it's the only one you're getting.
It's up to y'all.
We only get a single himbo?
We lose if he dies. We lose our himbo
Wait
privileges.
a second. Couple of my characters' brothers are himbos.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I specifically, what I asked for was a disposable pack of himbos. Like, you know.
Yeah, I got 5 brothers.
But they're not
How
disposable.
So I can actually attach the disposable to all 5 of your brothers then?
No, I'm.
I mean, I will lose my mind about it, but it will be entertaining.
Okay. Let me note that down.
If you're gonna lose your mind anyway, there should be himbos.
Fridge the brothers, not the wives, okay?
Fridge the brothers.
I just got attached. We cannot fridge all of these himbos because I will die of heartbreak. My heart is this big, it's so big, and then it'll break, and then I'll die.
My heart is big. It will not grow 2 sizes.
This is offensive.
I'm gonna get out my new gemstone dice for today. They say
I just
fuck
poured
you
all the
on
dice.
20.
Okay, I'm so sorry. We got derailed on himbos. We can start the session now.
Yeah, we got our himbos.
Okay.
Apologies.
It's fine. Before we start the session, we do have to get through our intros real quick. We got derailed even before we started the session. Alright, so, let's see. Kaylee, why don't you start us off real quick with the introductions? And we'll just go clockwise from there.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I'm playing Dottie, who is a perfectly normal suburban housewife who moved to New Orleans after the death of her husband. Except for the fact that she's a spy who totally ganked a guy with a drug knife. But and is driven on a mission of vengeance and discovery. But, you know, totally normal housewife.
Alright. So I did say clockwise.
Clockwise from who?
Is that me?
That would be you, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
like, are we the same on
No.
other screens? We are on. Okay.
I apologize. I'm going by clockwise on the overlay order.
Yeah,
So
so
that's-
that's you.
I know how to tell time.
Last.
Hi, I'm LC. I play Pip, who is absolutely also a normal person who is dressed like a kid, right? Even though she's completely not trying to look like a kid or a boy, she seems to have duped a lot of people into thinking so. So, you know. And
Literally a child.
literally a child with a knife, and knife child, as we have dubbed her. And I am ready to get this session going and hopefully not feel threatened the rest of the time.
I feel like I'll fail my job if you don't, but okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh, also, I need to call animal control because I think that was a very large snake that they had in their basement, and I'm not even in the swamp. I'm not
You
that
didn't
simple.
see the snake, and I didn't tell anybody.
No, but I saw the rope, the catcher thing that they used for a snake.
I know about this.
But you didn't see it.
All right, so Janie, if you could continue on the introductions.
Hi, I'm Janie, and I play Hattie. She's just on vacation. She didn't possibly get fired or anything. Completely normal anthropologist that does normal things. Doesn't have a gambling problem. Doesn't drink too much. No, none of that.
All right.
She's living. But
I guess that leaves me. I'm Cass, aka Yoda Almighty. I am playing Tiffany Streich, who is absolutely not normal, is a straight up crime boss, and has adopted Pip. That's my child. That's my knife child now. So she lives with me.
All right, so all of our actors have been introduced. Let's get right into it. So, as a quick refresher for everybody, it has in-game been exactly 1 month since the last little expedition of yours. So yes, it is in fact April 1st, 1923. It is a nice sunny day. The birds are chirping, the gators are snapping. Nothing seems to be going wrong this morning, but let's go real quick and see just what is everybody's what is your day-to-day looking like right now. Let's start off with our knife child. Let's go with that. Let's see how she's doing.
She's doing pretty good. Better living situation. People who she can technically refer to as friends. She's got a little bit of extracurricular activities going on. Sometimes, getting into fights, learning how to fight, getting punched in the face on accident a few times, It is what it is, but other than that, she's been helping, Tiff with some research and trying to wrap her mind around what exactly all is going on here. So a little bit of denial going on, but she's warming up to it. Probably just, getting through, enjoying the weather.
All right. Just out of curiosity, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Pip recently get a new housing arrangement going on?
Mm-hmm. She now lives in an apartment complex. That's probably a lot nicer than the one she was, and it's a little bit more secure, I would say. Given who also lives there, it's nice to have some security, not being around so many people she doesn't, and having people she can trust. They just, happen to be two of Tiff's brothers. Not in the same apartment. Different apartments. But same apartment complex.
Same floor.
Same floor.
They live across the hall.
If I'm not mistaken, they both still think she's a child.
For now.
For now.
I mean, I'm fairly sure you should have told at least one of them that you're not a kid. We've been talking this for the better part of a month.
Tiff has figured it out, and I believe the oldest has figured it out, but these two, not so much. We did mention that there were some himbos, so they're a little bit more slow on the uptake.
Well, first of all, I'm fairly sure these were the two smart ones.
They
One of
are the
them.
smart one. One of them
One of
is. Dolph ain't so smart. Franz is the smart one.
Yeah. That's the new living arrangement, though.
Yeah.
Same floor, separate rooms.
Separate apartments.
Separate
Completely
apartments.
separate
Completely.
apartments.
Locks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's continue on. So, what is Hattie's like day to day looking like?
Well, somehow she ended up staying with Dot. And
There was an intervention.
it's just a slight one of her, there was another night of drinking and gambling, and she just kind of woke up near Dot's neighborhood. Dot, who just happened to conveniently be there and have exactly what Hattie needed, gave her a place to stay. So Hattie's been detoxing and spending a lot of time with Dot, probably really trying to get out of the house right now. She's probably bored.
I mean, if there's ever an error to detox from alcohol, it's prohibition.
This house does have a cellar.
Well, don't tell her that. She's detoxing.
You have a cellar in New Orleans. You have a lake.
Okay.
As demonstrated from the last session, it's going to happen.
You don't do basements in New Orleans.
All right.
I know you're Canadian. You don't do basements in New Orleans. You
Or
can't.
anywhere south of like mountainous region. Any Florida,
Okay.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Lower.
Found it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you
Everywhere.
find the cellar?
Well, the
That
Dot one.
Well, I imagine it's like a little like a little.
Swimming pool?
Y'all know what a priest hole is?
A what?
A priest hole. She basically has a priest hole.
The historian in the room knows what the priest hole is. Nobody else does.
No,
It sounds familiar. Don't know
it's
what
like a
else.
little. It's like a nook. It feels like a little
It's-
hidden nook. I think she probably
Literally,
has several.
it's literally a hole that was big enough to put a person in that English Catholics had built into their houses for priests to hide in during after Henry VIII separated. So yeah, because being a Catholic priest became illegal, and so when they were hunting
Okay.
Yeah.
They-
Basically, she has a couple priest holes. One of them is where she keeps her booze.
I would say
a
Hattie
couple.
finds it, and then she disappears for a couple of days.
I think
One
she's
is where
got
she
bodies
keeps
in
her-
one of them.
One is where she keeps her holes. The other is where she keeps her prisoners.
Speaking of Dot, how have you been with your prisoner from last session? Whatever happened to him?
Is he okay?
Well, she took him home. In one of her holes, she has it set up with a little cot, and she would have actually, I think she would have put out a bottle of booze for Hattie to get Hattie out of the way.
This is like
So,
Layers on layers on layers.
yeah, no, she's not an ethical person. She put a bottle of booze out, waited until Hattie was passed out in the bathroom, somehow Hattie had also gotten into her closet and was wearing her shoes. But then she would have gone and she would have interrogated this fellow and been very important. Please don't tell anyone else about my organizational affiliation.
So I'm
They don't know I work for the
his
Bureau.
side of the conversation of that is like, who am I going to tell that you kidnapped me?
Well, I thought you remember the other people who were with me in the building. By the way, it burnt down. You don't have a job anymore.
My bad.
My bad. We both started fires.
One of them was intentional, and it was not mine.
And we almost died because we couldn't navigate our way out of a burning building.
I put points in navigation.
I didn't.
I did.
Oh, I might
took
still be able to
points.
get one of you with that.
Oh no!
I took points in tracking because she did have to track down Hattie a couple times.
Okay.
I'm so
Yes,
concerned about
it
one of
was
the
a
people in our party.
It was a complete coincidence. She just picked up the dress from the dry cleaners and was cruising the neighborhood when. That is
Convenient. Dot.
I just want to go
Yeah.
out on a personal statement here is that I am concerned for one of the people in our party, and it is not the crime boss. That's it. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That's fair. She's gonna be nice about it as long as she can be. She'll try talking first before she gets, stab hands crazy. She just lightly stabbed him a little bit, and she would have treated that wound.
Lightly stabbed him.
It was very clearly a non-fatal stab, just a little stab, a light stabbing.
I mean, we're having between friends anyways.
Honestly, it was the best he could have hoped for. He had a chance to enter her protection willingly. Anyway, yeah, she would. So, yes, I want to know more about that whole whatever was going on there. I must say that was a very large snake, and she has the wrapped stone.
Yes. I do really need to ask this question. Did at any time over the last month did Dot unwrap that stone?
No, definitely not before she talked to him. And what she's going to do is she would have had this wrapped stone. Because the last thing he said to her before passing out was, "Don't unwrap it."
And then I think I reiterated it on the boat on the way out.
Yeah. So she would have had this bundle. Actually, scratch that. She would have had a bundle that looks pretty much identical but contained a potato.
That's a smart thing to do, actually. That's fair.
Okay. All right. My
A
next question. Did
Now
you
I
give the original wrap or the wrapped potato to your captive for safekeeping?
I gave the wrapped potato. Okay, three.
Okay, I need to note that down. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yep.
the other one is locked up in a safe in the third priest hole, the same one that has all of her documents and other spy accoutrements.
If your house gets hit by a hurricane, it's just gonna fall apart because there's holes in the walls.
Three of them. And she would have said to him, "I'll give you this as an act of good faith." And something else to consider. We didn't tell the boss about you.
You didn't tell the boss.
Yeah.
Is Giovanni the boss?
You're not there. We didn't tell. We're protecting you from him.
We're protecting him.
So I think it's in your best interest now to stay with us and to cooperate. And we won't turn you over to dear Mr. Carney.
Corolla.
Her name.
Giovanni
Hard.
Corolla. And to be fair, he is a caporegime. He's not top of the top. He's fairly well high up.
Yeah.
So he's like, the closest thing I would say would be a lieutenant.
Well, either way, we haven't told Mr. Corolla. That's why you're at my house and not at Tiffany's abode. Because no one will look for you here. Because as far as everyone else is concerned, I am a nice, normal housewife.
With a vast interest in the occult.
Yes.
Which is actually totally normal for the 20s. So, you know.
Yeah. Look, my husband...
See Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yeah, my husband has been dead for 2 years. So I had to do something to keep myself occupied. That's my story, and you will be sticking to it. I've done my act of good faith by giving you your item.
Does the potato and the stone weigh the same amount? Feel like a gem? Does it feel like a
I
potato?
imagine I would have gone until I found,
The right potato.
the right potato.
A hefty potato.
Yeah, it's
And I mean,
pretty
after
good.
it's buried in enough layers of fabric, you can't really tell the difference.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a good potato.
That being said, after you give him the stone, he does open up a bit. Among the things he opens up with is, in fact, his name. I don't believe it. I actually told him.
No,
his name.
I did want to find that out. What should we call you?
Everybody calls me Dustin.
Aww.
I can't stab him anymore.
No, you can't. His name is Dustin.
Dustin checked into the priest hole. There you go. I'm sorry. That's my 90s reference for the day.
Dustin and the Priest Hole is going to be our new
Band name.
That's our band name.
That's our
Yeah.
band name. Dustin and the...
And he does ask for a few things to maintain the, as he puts it, safety of this item.
What do you need?
The blood of a game animal every day.
Oh, yes. A game animal, so it has to be wild, not domesticated, or would like a turkey do?
A turkey would do in a pinch, but wild is much more preferred. The bigger, the better.
My goodness, have you seen turkeys? They are, in fact, rather large. But we'll see what I can do about regular game animals, but I can definitely arrange the delivery of live chickens and turkeys every week without raising suspicions.
It's 1920s Louisiana.
Mm.
You could be asking for half a deer every day and nobody would care.
Gator.
All right, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Gator.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Gator.
arrange. Yes, I'm gonna arrange delivery of gators regularly.
Yeah.
I would not recommend live ones.
You could get a fresh gator though, like recently.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some fresh gators. I'm gonna.
Frogs.
If any of my neighbors ask, my new roommate has an amazing recipe.
and a very large appetite.
Gator gumbo. It's actually
Aw.
really good.
It is.
I had fried gator tacos last night in preparation for today.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, how were they?
The gator was
So-
good. The toppings on the tacos, not so much.
So she would have also, so she would give him some blood from the gator, and she would also take some to the safe and repeat his actions.
Okay.
She wasn't born yesterday, folks. So yeah, no, she's like, yeah,
I
it's
mean, yeah.
okay. Yeah,
You've
no.
been dealing with your dead husband's nonsense for the past 2 years. So,
Yep.
yeah, you know, you don't screw up rituals. You follow them to the letter.
Exactly. My dear Frank. Yes, my husband. Totally my husband. Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she
Cass,
would. No,
is everything all right over there?
I don't trust her.
You don't know.
Now, the
I
thing
know.
is, you're assuming she's the one you need to not trust.
Oh, I don't trust anyone. I'm a crime boss.
Wait, do you
Thank
trust
you,
me?
Hattie.
Do you trust me?
Oh, yeah, Pip's fine. Pip's new child. Pip is baby.
But I'm mom.
No.
All right.
Yeah, that's how she spends her months trying to cozy up to the prisoner, learn some things, learn Dustin's name. After a couple weeks, does he start to trust her, you think?
To a degree, yes. After about give or take a month's time, he will start warming up and
She
not
will.
be, let's say, outwardly hostile.
She will let him out of his priest hole and into the rest of the house. And if neighbors ask, she hired a new man of all work. He was in a bit of a situation, and I have so much room since Frank died. You know, we never could have children. So, he just, it makes the house feel a bit more lived in, right? I love the company. I've been so lonely and bored these past 2 years. And she will keep talking until her neighbors want to hear nothing more.
So about 2 hours, got it.
Yeah, she will tell them all about his tragic past, which is totally made up.
Rumors have begun, just so you know.
Yes, and she's basically setting herself up. Oh yes, and this Hattie, well, she's going through quite a time, and I just so she is casting herself to the neighbors, and in that gossip about. She's a charity woman. She is. I'm trying to think of the word because my brain stopped working.
Philanthropist.
Yes, she is a philanthropist here. She is taking in these people that have nowhere else to go, and she is taking care of them and helping them get back on their feet. As something to fill her lonely, empty hours, along with her studies of the occult. And if it being the first of the month, she is getting ready for the Ladies Occult Society meeting, which she invited the group to.
Perfect. I was going to segue into that after we cover what Tiff. Sorry. Sorry. I have so many things going on in my head.
Names together. Haiti.
Is that... Wait. Dot and Hattie should become a couple because our ship name would be Hottie.
Okay.
Nope. Swiping away on that one.
No,
chat. Get in the comments.
Do not make that a thing, chat.
No,
please.
no,
It's
don't do
Saturday.
100% a thing.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
I support it.
Anyway. So
Sorry.
let me see what the first thing on my list was that I sent you. Oh yeah, number 1. Go talk to Corolla and ask him what the fuck is up with Dot. Don't trust a housewife who takes a hostage.
So Corolla's response is, wait, that's not normal?
No! No! Absolutely not. Not only did she take him hostage, she did it with a knife. What? Who
Stabbed
is
the
this
man.
woman?
That's how my brother-in-law got married. What? How is that not normal?
Oh, that's okay. Corolla, that's normal for you and me. That is not normal for normal people.
And why do you think I employ normal people?
I want to know how the hell How did she get on your radar? How?
Friend of a friend.
Radar isn't invented
of a
yet.
friend.
Backtrack. Thought about that. How did she end up in your sphere here?
Friend of a friend of a friend. And a favorite to her late husband.
Her late husband, who she won't shut up about, and I believe literally less than 10% of everything she said.
Yes.
Who was her husband, Corolla?
A good friend who saved my life more than once.
Name.
Hang on one second. What was your husband's name again?
I just texted it to you. Frank
Thank
Darling.
Frank Darling.
Frank Darling was the cover name he was using.
Upper name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Spy. Okay,
Mhm,
fine, you
mhm,
asshole. He
mhm.
wasn't really her husband. He was her partner. That's going to come out later.
Oh,
Well, you didn't have to
have
just
to
tell
tell
me
us.
that.
Yeah, I have ADHD. I am incapable of not elaborating.
Same.
High five!
It's so. I think the hardest part of role playing in a game
Yeah.
is keeping your secrets, because I'm having the worst time. All
I
right.
ain't telling you guys anything.
I tried so hard, but the opportunity came up to try and persuade someone.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah. Okay, Frank
was
Darling.
her husband's name.
Okay, Frank Darling.
Mhm.
And she's Dorothy or Dot Darling.
Gotcha.
Aw, I love alliterations.
I know, it's adorable, isn't it? Anyway.
Corolla, you sent me out to the swamps with someone who's barely not a kid, a housewife, and a professor. Do you understand how pissed I am at you right now?
I'm actually rather amazed I haven't gotten punched in the face.
Mm,
It's
This
a lovely
close.
face.
this close.
That's why you made him hot.
Shh.
I want to rude that face.
But I did ask you just to find out, and if there was anything immediate to take action. So, what
Burned the
happened?
place down, didn't we?
Yes, you did. Why?
Let's just say their giggle juice had a little extra giggle to it.
They were selling tainted product in my market.
Mm. They were selling tainted product without your permission or mine.
All right. Well, thank you for your exemplary service.
Yeah. Don't forget that deal.
Yes.
Do forget my name for the next few months. If anything else like this comes up. They were into some shit down there that I don't like returning to.
Is there anything me and my boys need to be worried about?
How about things that'll make you go gray early? And she gestures to her complete, like she's barely in her 30s and her completely gray hair.
Geo stays silent for a moment. Thinks about it. All right. What do I need to tell my boys to watch out for?
Big fucking snake. That talks.
All right. Big fucking snake that talks. Fair enough. Something like that shouldn't be too hard to miss. Hopefully.
Oh, you would be surprised.
All right. But yeah, so Corolla does take notes of all of this. And was there any other...
and speaking of Pip, no, not yours, mine.
Excuse me? What?
You don't know that kid's name. That kid's under my umbrella now.
Fine. All right. You can take care of him. That's no problem. No skin off my back.
Cool. Bye.
Before you go, if anything happens to that kid,
Won't be my fault.
I'll blame you just the same.
I'm planning to leave her with Franz and Dolph. She'll be fine.
He goes back to what he's doing, then he pauses. Wait, what?
She'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? It's Franz and Dolph. They're there are worse options. It could be Oscar and Felix, okay?
I feel I should make a note of the Himbo brothers' names.
All right. Fine. Let me just amend my statement. If anything happens to her, I'm killing Dolph.
Yeah, at this point, he's a grown man. I can't save him anymore. He's made his life choices. He just has to answer to my mother about him.
All right. Okay, so was there any other things you wanted to bring up with Giovanni before you moved on down your list?
He's obviously not telling me anything I wanted to know. So no. The rest of the month was essentially convincing Pip to join my crime family, introducing her to my brothers. I did a lot of research on our snaky friend, since, I kind of lied to it and walked away.
To be fair, you didn't knowingly lie to it.
I didn't knowingly lie to it, but I don't think it cares. I really don't. And I'm having my brothers Tail, Dot, and Hattie. I'm trying to get some information. And then one day I kidnap Pip and take her up to Hanville and make her have family dinner. And my mother adopts her. and there is a moment wherein teaching Pip how to take a punch, she takes the punch. So when we show up to Dottie's house, there's going to be a little bit of a makeup covered faded black eye that came from my elbow. Whoops.
Oopsies.
All right. So, speaking of, let's go right into the scene. It is early in the morning on April the 1st. We zoom in on Dot's house. You have about, I'd say, an hour or so before you need to head out to meet with your Ladies Occult Society. Just out of curiosity, so we can then skip over this later. Where exactly does that group meet on a regular?
Honestly, I assume that they met in Dot's drawing room. But if there's a small community hall nearby, that would also work. But
Please let
probably,
me in
yeah.
that house.
Yeah, let us in the house, please.
Let us in the house, Dot.
Knock, knock. We're here.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
I'll
it's in there.
I'll restructure my statement. It's about an hour before the vast majority of your society arrives at your house. Dustin is cleaning up his early morning meal and getting ready to hide away in his boat hole.
Dot is baking up a fucking storm. There are muffins. There are pastries.
The fucking muffins, man.
Forgot about the
Oh yeah, there's 3 kinds of muffins.
shit.
All right. Let's see. Hattie, just out of curiosity,
And there's gator gumbo, just in case. She somehow has a
come
lot
on.
of that.
Come on. While you could make gator gumbo, it's probably easier to make gator jambalaya. You can throw anything into jambalaya.
Yeah, fair.
But yes, Hattie, where exactly are you this fine morning?
I left Dot's house to find a book, or to go out drinking and gambling.
One or the other.
Yeah. And I think I would probably be trying to make my way back at that point in time. I'm pretty sure finding the book didn't go as well as I planned.
Well, it depends on what book were you trying to find.
The book of gambling.
Did you say the book of gambling?
Yes.
No, that particular search would not have gone well.
No, I didn't think it did. So she'd be trying to get back to Dot's house undetected, because she knows that there's this big thing today. She was going to help bake, and the time just got away from her. Book searching.
Book search.
So, from what I'm gathering, is book searching led to gambling, which led to you arriving now instead of in the wee hours of the morning like you were originally planning on it.
Yeah. Probably lost another pair of dog shoes.
Did you say you just lost another pair of Dutch shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably
I liked those ones.
Oh, these were. Oh no, those are
1923. Shoes ain't cheap.
no.
Oh, these
Come on, Hattie. We've talked about this.
Okay. So, here's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. I'm going to ask Hattie to roll a stealth check. And I'm going to ask Dot, on the other hand. Let's see. To roll a listen check.
Cool.
Wait, let me figure out how to roll this dice.
So, as a quick refresher, when you roll, all you're rolling is a 1d100, and then you compare that score to your value in the code for skill or stat. If you roll under it, you pass. In this particular case, as there's an opposed thing, whoever scores the most quote-unquote successes will be the victor.
I got a critical.
Fail? Or success?
Oh wait, no, I'm just above it. I just am over my half. So because my listen is 60 and I got a 33.
Yep, that. Yeah. All right.
I've got 14, and my stealth is. Which number do I give you again?
All right, so your stealth starts out at a 20. If you put any points into it, you add that on top of that 20.
Okay, I got 40 for stealth.
Where's the punch store?
So you said you rolled a 14?
Yes.
Okay.
Did they match successes?
No, because if you
No?
roll above it, then you fail.
So what I'm hearing is
Gotcha.
Hattie succeeded against her
Mhm.
half score.
Mm-hmm.
Dot only
Yeah.
succeeded against her main score. So
Mhm.
Hattie has one extra success over Dot.
Mm-hmm.
You successfully sneak inside the house.
Let's go.
Slow clap.
I'm rooting for the underdog here. Like, let's go.
Love it.
Yeah, he's gonna sneak back in and like try to go to like she was never gone.
Never. Undetected.
Hang on. There is one thing I do need to check. So if you give me one quick moment. Yep. So let me rephrase that. You succeed sneaking in the house against Dot.
That's pretty hard to do.
Dustin, on the
thinking.
other hand, speaking of which, did Dot ever introduce Dustin to Hattie as a housemate?
Yes, near the end of the month, as she is convinced he will not run away.
Yeah. So as Dustin is slipping
Well, I mean,
back
no,
into his...
because Dottie or Hattie already knew that Dustin was going to be there.
Yeah.
Because they talked about it, so she would have known from near the beginning.
Okay. So nevertheless, so Dustin, as he is slipping into his boat hole, is just munching on a muffin that he may or may not have stolen from the kitchen, as Hattie is slipping in through one of the windows, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this brief, wonderful scene where Dustin is looking at you, you are looking at Dustin. He quirks an eyebrow, trying to silently asking, "What are you going to give me to keep quiet?"
Oh, I love this man.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Beautiful First Nations man with his long flowing hair. I could just picture it like a little breeze comes in through the open window and his hair kind of flutters dramatically.
I did describe him as the party's bad good boy.
Oh, my favorite.
The next time I win, I'll give you my winnings.
Hmm.
He nods and he slides into his boat hole.
Does Hattie ever win?
Yeah, I would require a deception check there personally.
He doesn't know her.
She does, but she keeps going after she. That's the problem. She keeps going after she wins.
Yeah, she may win, but she never stays one. Hello, child.
A child.
A child.
All right, so if that established, I'm imagining Hattie after this is going to hastily get cleaned up and join Dot in the kitchen fixing stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So who's going to be the next to arrive?
I feel like Pippin Tiff would probably arrive together.
Also, there would be some, I assume, some ladies from the neighborhood as well.
Yep.
Did any of them?
Maybe I'm thinking like a couple professors, mostly, other middle class women, and some from the university.
Would
Okay.
any of them have seen Hattie?
Am I allowed to be here?
Yes, you're allowed to be here. You're with me.
Okay, I'm just not.
But I do want to know if any of the other people saw Hattie. That is an important question. I need an answer to.
Oh God, no. The rest of them wouldn't even factor. If Hattie can sneak past Dot, the rest of them don't matter.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I feel like I would have had Oscar drive me to the apartment building, and I knock on Pip's door. Put on something nice.
Nice.
I know my mother showed up here with clothes. Put something nice on that you would wear to church. I know neither of us go. Put something on that you could pass off in church.
Of your clothes?
I don't know what my mother gave you.
Okay.
Teresa Streich is a creature unto herself. I do not meddle.
Church clothes that your mother gave me. Got it.
Sure.
Yeah,
You'll notice
your mother
that
gave you boys
you'll have
girls?
seen Tiffany in nothing but perfectly tailored suits this whole time you've known her. Today she's wearing a sundress.
Oh.
There might be a thigh holster, but today she's wearing a sundress. We have to pretend to be normal.
To a degree.
To a degree.
Okay. I go back in and change, and I guess I am wearing a dress. So I look like a girl. Again.
You didn't have to put a dress on. This is just me.
I want to wear a dress.
Okay.
I
You can
want to
go
wear.
put pants
I
on.
want to wear a dress. She doesn't want to wear a dress. Pip doesn't want. I say she gets to.
Okay.
She's gonna wear the dress,
All right.
and her
I
hair is
don't-
brushed.
I mean, honestly, not my thing either, but we doing this?
We're gonna do this, and I
You got your knife?
got my knife.
Good.
It's in like the sleeve,
Yeah.
Cool sleeve knife.
I feel like if either of my brothers pops their head out, I just point at them like, don't comment, don't comment, don't comment.
I would imagine Dolph would open his mouth at the very least. Franz does not strike me as the one to even try.
No.
But on her way out, though, she would tack a note on Franz's door in their little code.
Okay.
And probably flick Dolph off on the way. I don't know if it like communicates in that I sent you guys of Pip, but her hair, the way it's cut, it looks like someone who knifed her hair in a mirror. It's not professionally cut, so even though she's got it like well put together.
Yep. Tiff's is just in a sloppy braid. She was like, let's go.
We look nice enough. And that's
Exactly.
Some scandal for the neighborhood. This will be wonderful.
You're already the scandal of the neighborhood. What are you talking about?
I want them to talk about the meeting.
I would have Oscar pull up to Dot's house and go, you are coming back in exactly 90 minutes. And
So,
whether I leave or not, Pip leaves. Understood?
Oscar leans out of the car window, looks at the ladies that are already going inside the house, looks back at the two of you, and in the most solemn little brotherly way, he just quietly nods.
Good boy. Okay, Pip, let's go to war.
Question, because I know we discussed it in character, and I want to know if it really happens. Did we all go get our nails done?
No.
No.
Ah, what a shame.
You took a hostage. I no longer.
Yeah, you trusted me. We'd have talked about it already on the boat.
I
Look at that.
disappeared off the face of your radar
Hey.
completely.
Yeah.
Daddy, guess what? The crime boss lied.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Put
The
it
crime
on.
boss lied to the secret agent.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
that's
told
that's
the
going to
secret-
go well for you in the long term.
How do
You're
you
the one who asked me probing questions, and I straight up told you not to ask me those questions.
Which one? Which questions?
You were in the bar asking what kind of crime I did.
Oh yeah,
And I
no,
was
not
like-
stupid questions. Yeah, and then she stopped.
Why would you ask that? I just looked at you funny.
Because my cover is dumb. Anyway,
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a
Yeah,
good
no.
point.
Dot gets away with things by being like so fluffy and dumb on the surface that people don't realize she has a master plan. It worked too. That's why Pip didn't squawk when she had a gun on her when she had a thigh holster. Pip was just like, "Yep, that seems like something this crazy housewife would do."
Yeah, and I took all of that collected information and went, mm-mm.
Forgot about that. It's like, yeah, that seems normal. All of this stuff going on right now is so off the charts weird. That's absolutely sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, she would once people start arriving. Dot is fully playing hostess.
All right, so all of them are gathering together, and as you would imagine, housewives in a coat society at that particular time of, well, time era, most of them are just going at it, gossiping, trading stories, trading the scandals that they have witnessed in their lives more so than anything a cult happening. That being said, Dot, is there any particularly noteworthy characters in your occult society? Any
Oh,
queen bees
choose.
that are trying to get a one-upmanship on everybody else?
Oh yes, she has two rival professors
Oh, perfect.
from the local that basically this is her passive information gathering source here. So she knows, she has the ladies of the city for for general gossip, and the professors for in case. And I think actually, would New Orleans have any police women at the time?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, because I know there would be some in London at the time.
Not in the South in the 20s.
Oh, God.
No, but she would, she would get someone who is as closely affiliated to the police as possible, perhaps. If there's someone, like if there's a captain's daughter, she would have involved. Or wife, or maybe, someone. So she
Someone
would
who
get-
might know me on site?
Probably not. But someone who would know some of the police gossip. I don't imagine they would know you on sight unless their daddy brings home pictures of you.
I've been arrested a few times.
But she wants that police gossip in there.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think she would have warned Tiffany about that. She would have been like, You might want to change your appearance up a bit, dear.
Hence the dress.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have been like, yeah. I do have some people associated with the police.
Well, they're all in my pocket, so... Well, my
Yes.
pocket or Corolla's.
Just, you might want to give them some... What do they call it again?
Plausible deniability?
Oh, is that what it is? Yes.
Uh-huh. You're a very strange woman, Miss Dottie.
Well, you know, it's been a
No,
lonely
I
couple
don't
years.
know. Frank.
Yes, you
Right.
have that big family, don't you?
Mm.
Trust me, live alone by yourself for a couple years. No close friends. Anyone tends to go a bit queer in the head.
Sure.
And she's just...
Darling Frank, miss him terribly.
No.
Mm-hmm.
There is genuine grief on her face, like she is. She truly
No,
just means well to me.
Oh, and the notebook.
Yeah, so am I registering the skepticism?
I'm not hiding it.
Yeah, okay.
Not even making an attempt.
I know you think me odd. I know we.
Alright.
It was so sudden.
So, back to the question at hand. Was there any, like, prominent characters in
Oh,
the...
yeah, so police captain's daughter, 2 rival professors.
Mhm.
Generally, like, she wants to get a good cross-section of polite society, that anyone that would have rumors, she's trying to gather rumors about occult doings, so she can use that to track down Frank's killers.
All right.
The
One of
grief on her
those-
face was 100% genuine. Like,
Okay. So as that little bit of byplay goes on, one of the more energetic members of your little lady society tries
oh
to
yes,
get everybody's attention, citing that she has so wonderful news.
what is it, Cece?
There we go. That's what I was hoping for you. For you to give me a name for this particular character. Is it Cece?
Cece, short for Cecilia. You just want me to do. You want me to do the DM work, huh?
Oh, trust me, I will get you to do so much of my work for me, one way or another.
I wrote biographies for my brothers for him.
And if
Cecilia, French name. DuPoint? Cecilia DuPoint.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
okay, thank you. But yes, as I was saying, if you were to ask our lovely stream moderator Meg what I can do with just a little bit of backstory from characters, you'd be very happy to give me what I would need. Also, it would serve as a warning. Do not give me several pages of backstory. I will make you suffer.
Feel threatened.
I thought the point was to make us suffer.
I feel so threatened.
Okay, I'll just keep those pages of backstory to myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna write up more now. Thank you. I treat that as a request.
Thank you.
Yes, Cecilia DuPont, who I'm guessing is one of, like, the wealthier members. She's not middle class like the variety, she is upper class, I imagine.
All right, but nevertheless, Cecilia is getting everybody's attention. Cited, like I said, stating that she has the so wonderful news she wants to share.
Oh, she is such.
So
Now, Daddy.
So everyone, quiet down. I just
She's
heard
got a drink on her sweater.
from a good dear friend of mine. Well, maybe not so mine as my brother-in-law's cousin's friend, but nevertheless, that's besides the point. I heard such a wonderful news that there's a collection of scholars coming down from a prominent school. It's going to be staying at the Mausoleum later on this week.
Oh, well, that's exciting. What are they scholars of, my dear?
It's an assorted mix. Some astronomy, some anthropology, a few mathematicians.
Yeah. But we won't invite them to the party.
I know, it would be ever so wonderful. I'll be hosting some of their wives later on tomorrow for a bit of a dinner party while their husbands are off examining some old ruin or something.
What school?
I'm not entirely sure where all of them from, but the main, let's say, showrunner for this little get-together, I believe they teach at, I believe they said it was Miskatonic University.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that is quite a interesting school, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
She passes around. There is a tea in the white pot and tea in the blue pot. Don't
Several
give
members
Hattie-
of your society do eye the blue pot with eager expressions.
I take the blue pot and pour a big glass.
Gotta assert your dominance, man.
Do not give Hattie the blue pot, please.
Hattie's an adult.
So don't give Professor... I need a last name.
Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
You do not give Professor Pepper the blue pot unless you want to be hearing about the history of pre-Sub-Saharan Africa during the 1700s.
That's really interesting, though.
But it's fascinating. Why wouldn't you want to know that?
He specializes in sewage and the disposal of human waste.
Are any
I
of
do
the
not know how she let her husband or her father study such a thing, but she gets a bit graphic under the influence.
I just
Didn't
have a
know
quick-
you.
Sorry. Are any of the professors from where Hattie's supposed to be working?
Good
Oh,
question.
refresh my memory. What school does Hattie work for again?
I don't think I told you.
Feel free to make
Prominent
one
you.
up if you don't want to have it as a canonically existing university.
Oh, why, it's Prominent You, isn't it?
Monsters University.
New Orleans University of
Your tech.
New York's women's, yeah.
New York Women's University. Of history, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say Women's Polytechnic University of New Orleans.
Polytech wasn't a buzzword yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay, fine.
Oh, hang on. We have a bit of a bot. Meg, if you would, please.
Go away, bot.
Wait, what was the? I got an idea of the name of it. I just can't remember the guy's name. I'm Googling now. I love Google. I had it back then. Everything would have been so much easier. Well, probably not. What was the guy?
Also, for the time, I suppose it is quite notable that her gathering is, while it is only women, ladies invited, and Pip, because she'd invited Pip.
Pip is,
And now
is
Pip's
dressed
here
like
in
a
a
girl.
dress, so that's fortuitous. But
She's not trying to be.
What she was being dragged into. I wasn't gonna let her.
I cannot stress you guys. She's not trying to pass as a guy. Like, 100% looks like a girl dressed in guy's clothes. But you know what? I'm here for the bit. Like, if they don't realize it and think now it is an actual male child.
well, I mean, she
In a dress.
realizes it now.
Now.
Now!
Yeah. I show up with Pip and you're like, who's this young lady?
Yeah, she started to be like, do facial recognition tracking. Oh my, the young person from our adventures. Delightful to see you again.
Pleasure's all mine to be here. Completely different attitude. All manners.
Can she drink from the blue pot?
She's old enough.
My, that could be quite useful for you, miss.
The blue pot? Or I'm sorry.
Don't worry
Well-
about it, honey.
Yes.
How do you spell Mestonic again?
Miskotonic. There's actually a Miskatonic University club thing that does classes in New York.
I never ever spell it right ever.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
might
I
have spelled.
can't spell Cthulhu, and this is our
Oh, I can't either.
second.
I can't.
I can spell Cthulhu. That one's easy.
Okay, go ahead.
CTHLULU.
I always forget
there's
the
an
second.
apostrophe
Oh, I
in
have
there
extra
that
U.
you missed.
Never mind. All right, not extra U, an extra L. Bleh. But
Let's
I
put it
almost
to
did it. Cthulhu.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Just out of random trivia, I found out that the actual pronunciation that you're shooting for is Cthulhu or Cthulhu or something like that.
That sounds less intimidating.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Freaking Lovecraft.
Well, I got somebody. With it.
Reject
All right.
your world building and substitute my own.
Well, I mean, that's what we do with racist assholes.
I mean, that's what I'm doing this whole way down. Trust me.
Can
Yeah.
she just go New Orleans University? There's actually
Yes.
New Orleans University.
Okay.
There was but yeah, there are people from almost from every racialized group that dwells within New Orleans at this gathering. It's very
Open.
very open, very surprisingly probably like that. That's part of the cachet of it, the gatherings, the Ladies' Cult Society is a bit scandalous because it's the occult for ladies.
Dot,
and
you're gonna
also-
get caught, and I'm gonna laugh.
And also because there's, it's just that bit of, you'll be rubbing elbows with all of these people.
Well,
And
Hattie's
that's part of the draw.
she'll see one of the professors there that she's worked with, and she's just gonna try to avoid them.
I'm just gonna pass Hattie the blue pot and go, there's an open seat in the corner.
Whole pot.
She's an adult.
She's an adult. I'm
The
so excited. I am
problem-
so excited.
I think actually she would have said, she would have told Tiffany, like, Hattie's been trying.
Mhm.
What would you have called going sober in the 20s?
So
like,
sober.
Going sober.
Going sober.
Yeah.
Dot. Where's the hostage?
my guest has been given a private room upstairs, and he has chosen to elect to stay there during that.
Mm. Sure. And I'll just fade away and go find Pip and tell Pip to start searching the house.
Which reminds me, you did see my messages, DM?
Which messages in particular are we referring to? Because I got bombarded with a few of them recently.
Are you saying we sent you messages
Yeah, no.
outside of the group chat?
Yes,
What?
it happens.
That's allowed? I haven't done that yet.
Are we being facetious?
No, I have not sent him a single.
Oh.
Yeah,
I made a Google document so that I would stop, so I could just say I uploaded more stuff. Instead of like 15.
yeah,
documents.
no. Dustin does have eye holes he can check, and she's like
He has 2 of them
asked
naturally.
him to keep an eye out for anyone wandering the halls during the meeting.
Pip is an innocent child.
Yeah,
Question is whether he will recognize Pip as
that's so
the
true.
boy.
Mm-hmm. Not covered in dirt.
And he's now sober because I don't think he saw Pip sober until now. If he
Mm-mm.
does here.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, but
Hashtag
he's-
team crime.
I like how Pip is on Team Crime and Team Secrets. Like,
They're not mutually exclusive.
They are
Mhm.
actually they usually go together, right?
yeah.
I think Tiff is the captain of Team Secrets. So
So, what I'm gathering is you're sending Pip off to try and look for the quote-unquote hostage.
and by that I
And-
mean the hostage and his not potato. I said what I said. Any meetings you ascribe to my words are your own.
The not potato. Pip would be
The
all
not
too
potato, if you would.
happy to get out of room of people she does not know, and in a small area. She would love to find the hostage also because she wants to make sure that his wound was treated properly, because there is no penicillin in 1923.
That being said, there is
Just a
medical,
light stabbing.
there is medical alcohol in 1923.
Yeah, she does have that, but just not with her.
I mean, there is some like folk medicine and stuff that if
Mhm.
things got that they could use.
I just wanted to bring up there was no penicillin or antibiotics because it stresses me out.
Once again, folks, this actual play also doubles as history lessons.
Mm-hmm.
If you are studying at any point the Prohibition era, watch us. We might slip little secrets and tidbits that will help you out on any test.
By the way, I'm still freaking out about how you just knew when animal control started.
Me?
No, me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I literally asked in chat, I'm like, did animal control exist in New Orleans in the 1920s? And like 5 seconds later, like I do not think there was enough point to Google it before Shock answered.
Yep.
Wow.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, that was impressive, bordering on scary, gotta say.
I'll phrase it like this. I know far more about Russian anti-tank rifles than any American civilian should. And this was before the war started.
Okay, yeah, so.
But I'm
So
out.
he,
Yep.
Yeah, he has eye holes. He is fully in control of his hiding space.
Tiffany
in
would
the
be
walls?
actively making sure Dot stays distracted, whether she's the one distracting her or not.
I mean, older style constructions, there is usually quite a bit of space inside the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, does Dot know that Hattie has the blue pot?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The question is, did anybody stop Hattie from having the blue pot?
No, I gave it to her.
So Dot,
I would have actively handed it to her.
That's my point.
I would assume Dot would try to take the blue pot away from Hattie, which would be a distraction.
I know what I'm doing.
We're gonna cause a scene.
I am making a scene
Yes.
without actually being in it.
So,
Yeah, no, but as soon as she sees Hattie have the blue pot, she would go, I don't think you would like that tea. It doesn't go with your new diet.
Oh, but I just needed to have some because there's a doctor over there that I haven't been to work in a while, and I don't really want to hear.
And do
the question
you
is, did you
really
get tenure
want?
before you started going anywhere?
Oh shit.
Oh my
You know-
God, she has tenure.
I'm asking, does Hattie have tenure?
I think so.
Yeah.
Then you're
Okay.
fine. They can't really
And
do
you're
shit to you.
fine.
When Hattie could get tenure.
She has a really high score, just so you know. It's not like she. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hattie, you
What?
have tenure.
The part
So
of
long as you
me
can
that-
just say you've been out doing research, they can't really say shit to you. Or they can,
Yeah,
but they can't
I will repeat that, and I will be like, and by the way, don't you want to be at your sharpest if you're going to have to see, in case she does see you?
I'd just rather disappear.
Alcohol
Well, you can
withdrawal
go
is
up to
deadly.
your room.
She needs a little
But-
bit of it. Just to say.
You can go up to your room. You're not there, but please, please just have a cup from the white pot.
Fine. And she'll like try to get a cup and go to her room, but I guess she bumped into this professor.
Sure. Give me a name for this professor real quick. Because I feel like this is going to be a reoccurring character.
Thorn.
Dr.
Daisy Hawthorne.
No.
Double plants. Ironically, a professor of zoology.
Horticulture.
No.
Your goal.
Yep.
Is it?
Your call.
Yep,
This is
your
the
call.
apartment, so
Dr.
Maybe-
Jones. Indiana Jones. He was an archaeologist.
Well, that
I'm on
she's
a roll tonight.
anthropology though. Anthropology though.
They're
Yeah.
rivals.
Diana Jones.
There you
Diana
go.
Jones.
There you go. Dr. Diana Jones. I love it so much.
You think she's like an ancestor?
No, that's that. The Indiana Jones movies take place in the 30s. So.
Yeah, she's got a
30s and 40s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
guess
could be an aunt.
All right. So, yes, you bump into Dr. Diana Jones. What is she a doctor of again?
doctor of What was Indiana Jones again? Archaeologist?
Archaeology.
Doctor of Archaeology.
Okay.
I would have rather a few of those here.
So, Dr. Jones does bump into you, and she does not look like the happiest of campers.
Oh, Dr. Jones, I was just headed out. It was great catching up with you.
Right. We missed you at the faculty meeting last week. How's the research going?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, it's going really great. But you know, we have a meeting going right now, and I have to go to something important for the meeting.
Right. I just wanted to pass on that the dean would greatly appreciate it if you took some classes on next semester. Your department is a bit understaffed as of late.
Oh, yeah, I'll talk to the dean. Maybe if I have time with all my research.
Of course. If you have time.
Don't you have time?
I have my own students I need to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of us have tenure.
Yeah, but I'll just put the work in for it.
Right. Work. And
Why, Dr. Jones, has your research been published yet? I was so following it with such great interest, you know.
If Dot steps in to like alleviate this, I'm gonna hand Hattie my glass of tea from the blue pot and be like, "Go."
Yeah, no, she is fully on.
I'm literally just like trailing 3 steps behind her to make sure she keeps going to the next person and staying distracted.
while I do have a bit of published work, some of my theories on the construction of the Egyptian pyramids are still going through peer review, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they're
Oh
probably
my. That is quite dreadfully slow, my dear. I'm so sorry.
I'm a savage.
You know how notable research can drag. And when question. Speaking of pyramids, when is the Tut's tomb opened? When? It's this year.
25, isn't it?
When in 2022?
Is it 22 or is it 1925?
Hang on.
Oh, I
hang on.
forgot.
There's this
One
lovely little section in
It has
the-
already happened, February 16th, 1923.
There you go. But I
It
don't.
was in
Do we?
2023?
Has it hit the news? Well, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
would have been
April now.
world-
It would probably hit the news like mid-March, giving travel
Mhm.
time.
So
Yeah.
in between
Jones, why weren't you there at the tomb opening?
Yes. I
Because
thought.
apparently I am not a prominent voice in the community involved in the study of Egyptian structures and artifacts. They all seem to be in England, apparently.
Oh,
Oh,
And you see-
I've heard of several prominent American archaeologists being invited to study them. I'm so surprised that you're not among them.
Because they're brown nosers and I refuse to join their ranks.
well, I'm not a noser. I've been busy for a very long time doing my research here in New Orleans.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry if you thought I was if you thought I was implying something insulting, my dear professor. I would never dream. You are truly one of the leading lights of academic society here.
Lestat, you're so kind.
And she's... Well, yes. You know how I like to fill my days.
It's just you know how kind this woman is. She She does so much charity work on top of all the rest of the stuff that she does. Have you done any charity work, Dr. Jones?
I love that you're like implying that me talking to Dr. Jones is charity work.
Was that an implication or just, she just said that?
No,
Oh,
I'm afraid I have not had the opportunity to do any charity work as of late.
Oh, there's plenty to do in the town if you actually, explore the area that you're in.
And she
No.
sneers as only a New Yorker born and raised could at that comment.
That's nice.
You can't. Mhm. Forget Elder Torah. We're changing the system to good society now.
Patty just turns away and walks to this. I don't know who she's going to talk to. Somebody random.
A legend walks away.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mic drop.
When was the microphone invented? They had microphones in the 20s, didn't they?
Oh no, they did, because I'm fairly sure radio is actually older. Like it's been
Actually,
around for-
yeah, they would have. Actually, radio just started. Well, radio started during the Great War,
They had,
and it was just starting to see public use in the 20s.
but they had microphones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
just-
music and whatnot.
Hattie invented the mic drop.
But, one of her things that she does is sing. So
Canon.
So microphone
Yeah,
and sound systems are a thing.
Yeah, and I think Hattie is affluent enough that she would probably have a radio set and a microphone for show. I just want there to be a microphone for show because I would like Hattie to drop it.
I don't.
Yep.
Okay. So, with that going on, I believe Pip was trying to sneak upstairs while this entire distraction was going on, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to go about it? Are you going to just blazingly walk through, or are you trying to legitimately sneak?
No. I'm just, another house goer looking for the bathroom.
All right. Okay.
I feel like I should actually go through and draw a blueprint of Dot's house at some point.
If you want, I'm not going to stop you, but I do not feel it's strictly needed.
Okay, good, because I don't want to.
That is fine and fair. So, what exactly is Pip looking for as she's exploring this house? If not the actual bathroom.
It's not the actual bathroom. She's looking for anything abnormal, like, different indents in the wall. Actually probably would start off with locked, and taking, tab of the inside house. So you have bedroom, like an abnormal room or something. You have 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Once she's got those checked off, any other room be in it. We don't know.
All right.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a study.
3 hidey holes.
Yeah, 3 hidey holes, but they're kind of wedged in among the bedrooms in the study. And of course what would it be called? I'm calling it the parlor that everyone's gathered in, and the parlor, dining room, kitchen.
Parlor, living room.
Yeah. Parlor, living room, and dining room and kitchen are.
All right. So, if I could, from Pip, give me a spot hidden against your half score.
Okie dokie. I need. Oh shit. I'm gonna use Google Dice. I don't have time for this.
Legit. Respect.
Okay. Okay, so half score is 32, and I rolled a 31.
So you succeed.
Yes.
All right. So you just look around, you explore, you note off the rooms that should be. Do we have a guest appearance?
Yeah, you do.
We do.
That's just hair.
Yep.
Mhm. Adorable.
It's the- yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, and yeah. So that was a bit of things. As I was saying, after you note of all the rooms that should be there, you come across one of the several little hidey holes inside Dot's house.
I would say the one with the alcohol in it would be the lowest DC to find. Because she doesn't actually care if anyone finds that one as much.
And given that
It's a normal thing that a housewife would have hidden-ish. Or
After
at least
hanging
a-
out with Tiff for an entire month, I don't think Dot's alibi is. Once putting all the things together, and the weird her belief in
Oh, is she cutting out for just me, or is it everybody?
No, it's me.
No, I'm hearing
oh
you too.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're cutting out.
Oh, okay. Let me get a little closer to my mic. Better.
Much better.
Okay.
Yep.
My bad. I was saying that because she's been hanging out with Tiff for an entire month, she's a little bit more swayed towards the abnormal that happened that day / night. She's a little bit sus.
Okay. So I can agree that you do find the stash of alcohol Dot has. And now you probably could put 2 and 2 together to figure out what was exactly in the blue pot.
Yeah. It was alcohol in the blue pot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad we gave it to Hattie. Or to so glad. 10 out of 10.
Distraction.
And now, as part of Twitch's TOS, we must state that we do not encourage anybody underage to drink, whatever that age is in your country.
Yep.
Alcohol is bad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're 21, then it becomes very, very good.
19 in Canada.
That is true.
18 in some provinces, but we don't talk about Alberta.
And we're just going to ignore Europe, where most of it is just 16.
Mm-hmm.
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 And I am
Yeah.
out of that for right now. That's a shame.
Break time.
We can go a little bit further. I was hoping to actually get you
Yeah.
before we
I want to know if Pip finds the other stashes.
Mhm.
You said you got a 31
On a
on a half. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yes.
Give me a quick. I'm going to say a quick luck check, real quick. Yeah, just a raw luck check to see which hidey hole you actually find. Because
You can do it.
I believe there's 3 possible hidey holes that have implications other than just the alcohol one, correct?
No, there's well, yeah.
3 total, right?
I did not pass my luck check.
Damn it.
I got an 87.
Damn it.
Okay.
But either one is good. We like either option.
All right. So, you find, yes, in addition to the alcohol hidey hole, you do find Dustin's hidey hole, which seems to be connected to the wall's inner spaces as a sort of quasi-servant's tunnel area.
Mm-hmm. You
No.
got freedom. You got freedom.
This is weird. What it is.
And it's only locked from the inside. So,
Okay. Okay. It's a little less awful for him. Is he in there?
Dot is only terrible when she needs to be.
Sure, yeah. Given the fact that you failed your looks check, yeah, he's in there, and he looks at you. He seems to have a book in his hand, and he was just being comfortable and quiet. And there's the whole brief moment of he looks at you, you look at him. What do you do?
Yeah, we just stare at each other for a minute for sure, and then she's gonna be like, "Let me see your stab wound. Take your shirt off.
What?
Take your shirt off."
Ma'am, I would like to.
Let me see. Let me see where you were stabbed. I need to see how it healed. I'm the one who saved you.
I feel very uncomfortable taking my shirt off.
I am the kid who saved you. Let me see how your wound healed. I don't care that you're taking your shirt off for any other reason than that.
He was high as fuck.
You would not be alive right now if it was not for me, is what I'm saying. Because you were high. Or under the influence of whatever was going on there, which I do not know and do not really want to know right now. I only have a limited amount of time.
I feel very uncomfortable with me being in this room, you in this room, and my shirt off.
Fine. Check it later. How long have you been here? The entire time? Have you left this room? Like, what's going on here?
Miss Dot has let me walk around, yes.
Okay.
Well, he can get out if he wants, but I don't advise it. He can.
Do you feel safe with her?
He shrugs.
Because she stabbed you.
Bit.
And you're still here. That's not weird at all?
If what you're saying is true, you found me in the presence of people using, let's just say, snake venom to make alcohol.
Right, but you were there of your own will, right? You were working for them?
Forgive me. No, I was not with them of my own will.
I think Dot would probably know this stuff already. Like, Dot fully interrogated him before, so
Dot would already
she
know
knows
that.
him. Yeah.
Okay. That's concerning. So did you know what you were doing?
Oh yes, I was very much aware of what I was doing.
And she's like really, really thinking. You can like see the math meme. She's trying to put things together because if he didn't want to be there, but they were making venom and he feels safe here, but she stabbed him. There's a lot going on with him that she doesn't quite understand. He's living in a wall, in the hole in the wall, just chilling, and he seems completely fine with it. So she's gonna press on and be like, so you've just been here the whole month in the wall with the person who stabbed you, completely fine with it, and nothing else happened.
Made very good muffins.
It's not as a difficult matter as you may think it to be. I was there against my will to protect my family. I'm here, less so against my will, to also protect my family, so long as certain individuals believe me dead.
Would you rather be somewhere else that is not a hole in the wall and safe to protect your family?
Yes. But changing the arrangement now would, I feel, not be the wisest of ideas.
Why? What is she gonna do if you're with us?
Not her. Change
Who?
the situation now opens up unknowns. Those unknowns could lead certain people to find out that I'm not dead. If I'm not dead, they come after me and my family.
Hmm. What are the unknowns?
To answer that question, I have to ask you, how would you change the situation?
Tiff. She's got connections that can keep you safe without people really knowing where you are, that you're not dead. She's a lot more helpful, you might think, and trustworthy. Trust me, I have a lot on my plate, and I'd rather not trust people, but out of everyone we've seen, and I'm sure everyone you've seen in the last however long you've been involved with, probably the one you want to have on your side.
Roll me a convince. Persuasion.
Can I roll you a fast talk?
Negotiation.
Sure.
Yes.
Alright.
You got this.
27!
Yes.
What's your fast talk score again?
36!
We had one plan, and it rested on that.
I just have to know. What's your persuade in comparison?
10.
Ah!
No takebacks.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All
And
right.
can, you know,
All right.
She stabbed him!
yes, but I've also been taking care of him for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you muted yourself.
My
Oh.
dice tower muted myself.
Ah. Okay.
Again, I just want to reiterate,
Oh.
show off my dice. Yeah, but I've had months to work on him, and like, he is 100% free to go. There are like these kennels open to the outside. He is not a captive here anymore.
So I'm offering a place where he doesn't have to live in a wall.
With me.
He doesn't usually live in. I'm imagining he could live in one of the spare bedrooms now.
Yeah,
You've
I've
been
been
working on
describing
this-
this room as his boat hole, not his room.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a full-on bedroom. He's been out for months, for weeks now. Like,
He doesn't know that.
yeah, she doesn't know that.
All right. So,
Yeah, he's free to go. She's in protective custody.
So, okay. You're offering me a better accommodations through Tiff, who I don't know, her connections, who I don't know. I
Would
believe
she
the
drop
phrase-
my last name?
Mm-mm.
That's not an unknown. If she drops my last name, he might know that. I'm just throwing that out there. Be quiet now.
I believe you people have a saying of the devil you know versus the devil you don't. So what you're asking for seems like a rather big risk. But I'm going to hear you out.
Okay.
What's your plan? How are you going to get me out? How are you going to make sure I stay, let's say, known to be dead to the general public?
Well, this room locks from the inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're free to go.
Yes.
So that checks off one thing. To keep your alibi, we'll call it. You just have to dress a little. It's not that hard to change how you. And once you get out of the eye of the general public, well, pass as anybody you want.
You're still cutting out, babe.
Oh,
Just a little bit, yeah.
there we go.
Also, Acres, for your hat thing, show of hands, who here has a hat readily available?
Does a Batman mask count?
Do I have a hat?
Oh, I have a hat.
I have to one moment. I have to climb up on my couch to get my hat out.
I have a hat.
Oh, I do have a hat. It's not gonna fit on.
The hat
Oh my
instantly
gosh.
turns me into like I don't even know what this aesthetic is, but it's my hat.
Yeehaw.
Does
Oh,
this
wait, I have
satisfy you, Acres?
I think that I should win for having a period hat.
You do win for having a
You do
period
win
hat.
for that.
Alright.
I have one of those. I just don't know where it is.
Because it would take me 5 minutes to dig out my hat.
Yeah, my other hats are not in my office.
Same. But I'll switch it out on the break.
And this is genuinely vintage, by the way.
I love it.
Oh, me.
I will get my witch hat out on break.
Keep this one because this is the kind of hat I would wear if I was out on a dig or something.
I love
Aw, I love it.
Beautiful.
Right.
Yep.
it. Love it.
I guess it is.
So, back on the point. Dustin nods his head and he thinks, all right. You make the arrangements you need. I need to acquire something before I can leave.
Shoot. What is it?
Here's potato.
The real potato?
So he goes on to say, when you all got me out of that place, there was a bundle with us.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make sure to get that. I was there to, for the lack of a better term, effectively use that artifact. I have to make sure that artifact stays maintained, or things no one wants to happen will happen.
Where is it?
He has the potato.
Yeah.
Oh, great. He knows it's a potato. God damn.
No. He doesn't know it's potato because he hasn't unwrapped it.
He just said he had to acquire it.
Yeah, but he has it. Okay.
He pretty much just says that I know where it is and I can get to it. I just need to make sure to secure it and make sure it stays safe while in transit.
Okay. And you said so that you can maintain it. If I've learned anything, there's a lot about this that I don't know. Why should I trust you need to use it and maintain it? And it's not.
I will say it like this. This artifact needs to be watched over, prayed, and offered blood of a slain animal once a day to make sure nothing goes wrong. And this has to be done by somebody who is blood related to the individual who acquired the artifact originally.
Yes.
Okay.
If this ritual goes unbroken, the artifact is very, very useful. However, the longer the ritual is not performed, more agitated certain individuals will be. And in addition, this particular artifact is rather important to the entity the McCarthy's refer to as scales.
Oh no. I have made a bad mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
The McCarthys and their benefactors had an agreement with Scales that so long as we maintained the artifact and returned it over to him after a year and a day, he would supply us with as much venom as we would like.
Wait, this wouldn't have been a secret. Did he tell me the blood? Would he have told me the blood thing? The blood relative thing? Would he have told me
No,
that?
because he was under the impression that he could just
Yeah.
keep going. He had
You were
no
giving
reason
him
to
the
tell me.
blood, but you took
Yeah.
it and gave him a potato.
But not potato.
Look,
No,
I
you
know, but I
did
also-
this.
I
You
also-
did
I
this.
You did it.
This is all Dottie.
No, Dottie did this. Like, you can't
Dottie
take back.
did this. Dottie did this. Dottie did this. Not tonight. Dottie did this. But she did also in
Nope. No.
interrogate
Keep
him.
digging.
She did interrogate
Keep digging
him.
with that shovel. Keep digging with it. You are not
No,
getting out of this hole.
you
This
gave
is
him-
all-
She did
a
interrogate
potato.
him.
But you're not a blood relative.
Mm-mm.
I
Even if you were-
know. That's why I'm like,
Mm-mm.
would I have
Mm-mm.
known? Would I have
Mm-mm.
known that? Because I would have
Nope.
switched it back if he told me the blood
Nope.
relative thing.
This is
He had no
this is-
reason to tell you the
Goodbye,
blood
Dottie.
thing. Right now,
No.
he's trying to convince somebody that he really does need to get this.
Okay. So Scales is the snake, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. She's still like putting things together. Scales is the snake. You are working for the McCarthys. The McCarthys have someone above them?
Yes.
Okay. They think you're dead, all of them.
That is correct.
Who is the people above the McCarthys? Who are they? What's their name?
If I would know.
Professor Alden of the Massachusetts University was the only one I knew directly working
I would have
above
known this.
the
A
McCarthys.
A professor is involved with a crime organization trying to get venom off of a snake?
Professor what?
Olden.
Golden. Cool.
That's what's going on, right? It's a professor?
Mhm.
What does a professor have to do with any kind of crime organization? This doesn't make any sense.
You need to spend more time in academia.
He is looking into matters that your educated few do not quite put stock into. So he had to go to means outside the normal channels. If that helps you any.
Yeah, it does. Okay. We get this thing. We get you out. We keep you under the radar on not again. We are not radars. What is the equivalent of under the under wraps? I don't. Out of the public eye.
Mummy jokes that they would have just started with the.
That's true.
There you go.
Under wraps. We make sure nobody finds out. Sound like a plan?
All right, that does sound like a plan.
And it's possible that they could have some answers for you too. Possible. They seem to know a lot.
All right.
So where do we get the thing?
It is in another room.
Okay.
I'll go retrieve it. You make your arrangements with this Tiff person.
No, she already knows. I'm going with you. I don't know you. 5 minutes it took to heal, but make sure that you didn't die. I don't trust.
I've taught her so well.
So he hesitates for a moment. Fine, but if anybody walks up those stairs, please do not scream. As
Okay. That's it.
Are you trying to wonder what his actual concern is?
Mm-hmm.
So,
But she's not gonna ask. She's just gonna say, okay.
yeah.
Scream.
So, for those wondering his actual concern, racial minority, 1920s, white girl, room by themselves.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Understand completely now. I did not think about that until.
Yeah, that was his whole line of thinking of why he was so uncomfortable with what you were asking.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, she won't scream. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, because he doesn't want you to, end up actually dead. But moving right along, so he does lead you away from the boat hole to one of the bedrooms that he has been staying in. And
One of the bedroom?
Don't misspoke. He leads you to the bedroom he has been staying in. I don't think
I
Dot
have
has.
not. He hasn't been in dots. I can tell you that.
There it is. Yeah, fair enough.
She would not take advantage of someone who's kind of a prisoner and at the best.
Hattie's like,
So now we're back to kind of a prisoner. I thought he'd move around as much as he wanted.
He's in protected custody. But
No.
he's
digging that hole.
You said he could leave whenever he wanted.
He could, but not fuck Dot.
Look, we're making all of the jokes about people in living arrangements today. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Mhm.
That is not the intended use of a priest hole.
I'm gonna be real. The term priest hole in and of itself does sure. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it there.
And let's be honest here. We know that somebody at some point would use a priest hole in that fashion, given how long they've been around.
oh yeah.
But that is not why Dot would use her priest hole.
Sure it isn't.
Yeah, we believe it.
That sounded worse.
Yeah, it did. It did.
You did that yourself.
All right.
Dot isn't fucking the person in protective custody.
We believe you. Yes. we
Totally
believe you.
believe you.
All right. But yes, so leads you to his room. He pulls the wrapped bundle, which has been, for sanitary reasons, in a large pot that has now been very, very bloodstained, so that it's been bled into for over a month. I mean,
Bloody potato.
yeah. It was
Delicious.
Or,
It's gonna
Oh,
smell
God, what
so musty. Oh my god. Gross.
yeah.
Would it not get mushy?
Well,
Yeah, it would.
it's wrapped in leather.
So? It's
I
been
assume
soaked
that-
in blood for a month. It's a mushy, nasty potato.
Oh yeah, the potato itself is, but it's several layers of leather. Nobody notices just yet.
Someone squeeze that potato. I want to watch
Isn't it a bit smelly by now too?
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be disgusting.
Oh yeah, it is. It's going to be disgusting. I'm not going to argue with that point, but you know, like I said, for sanitary reasons, he's been doing this in a pot. So, at the very least, it's not soaked into the floor.
Are we taking the pot with us? It's gonna look kind of suspicious if you're carrying around a pot.
It's also going to be very suspicious carrying around a blood-soaked bundle of leather.
Put it in a... She looks over the bed, looks at the pillowcases. Take the pillowcase.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, he takes the pillowcase and
Wait. Before you put it in there, do you know it's in there?
what do you mean?
Like, you've been coming to and from this whole time, right?
Yeah, she would have switched it out with a new potato if he has left it.
Oh, okay. Sure she did.
I'm not. I have no questions as to whether this is testing a potato. She just wants to know if he knows it's still the same thing. It's been in the house the whole time, right? And he hasn't seen it 24/7. She has a huge knowledge of the occult.
Well, given the fact that this building hasn't been destroyed by a several 100-meter long snake, I'm fairly sure this is the same thing.
Several 100 meters?
A big ol' snake.
And I lied to it and walked away?
You did that. And she'd been
we
doing the
can't-
wrong ritual. We pissed this snake off. I'm sorry. No. You two pissed this snake off. I didn't do shit.
We have a third team. There is Team Crime. There is Team Secrets, and now there is Team Fucked.
That's all four of us.
That's the fun way.
No. We are Team Fucked. Yep.
Okay, well, if you're 100% sure that this is it,
That you
You've
can
been-
trust that.
and you can trust Dot, then let's put it in the pillowcase and let's go.
He pauses, looks at the bundle, looks at you. There's this look of slight hesitation and fear and doubt. If you would please step out of the room for 1 second and close the door behind you.
Hot potato.
Yeah, she does
I
it.
would like to die now.
I got
Don't say
you.
that. Don't say that in a game where you could die now.
I have a backup character.
Oh Lord. But
So,
we just got to know Dot. All right, yeah, she closes the door and she steps away enough to pretend to look at a phone or something. Vicious.
So, yeah, after a few moments and what sounds like the rustling of creaky, blood-crusted leather and twine, there's a brief moment of silence before you hear a litany of curses in several different languages.
Yes. Not the potato you were looking for.
Not Tato. Not Tato.
There's another brief moment of silence. Then he opens the door. His face is flat, cold, and ashen as all blood has been drained from his face. And he says, "We need to leave right now."
If she looked smug at all when he came out after hearing and then seeing what he looks like now, she is not smug at all anymore, and she just says, okay.
There you go.
It's probably not a good idea we go downstairs at the same time. Is there
You just-
another way out you can go?
Dot, your house, does it have a secondary staircase leading into the back area instead?
Servant stairs.
Yeah.
Kaylee.
I'm thinking.
You
In the
can't get out of
meantime-
this.
You know what? Let's just do a luck check on that.
In the meantime, while she does that, has it been exactly 90 minutes?
Sure. Yeah, let's say it's been roughly 85 minutes.
We got
Get away,
5 minutes.
car.
I got a 9 on my luck check.
So I'm
That's
going to
good.
say yes. That passes. There is, in fact, a secondary staircase, a servant stairs, that leads into the kitchen area, where there's a back door.
Can I say that it's probably open because Hattie probably uses it all the time?
Oh, she snuck in! That's how she
Okay.
snuck in.
But yeah, so Dustin does mention that there's a staircase leading to the kitchen. We could probably leave through there. Or at least one of us can.
You go that way. I have to get Tiff and get out of here. Otherwise, she's not gonna know.
He debates a moment, trying to think. No, it's not worth it at this point. The damage is already done. And he proceeds to head for the stairs.
I go down the front
Okay.
and I find Tiff and I grab her by the hand and I just keep going towards the door.
I take it we found our quarry.
We gotta go.
No, but
No, I would have been.
no. You told me you were like 2 feet behind Dot the whole time.
Sure.
So if you said this, Dot, you would catch the moment of calculation in Dot's eyes where it's her own math girl thing. I know the reason I invited you to this meeting was so we could all talk to him afterwards.
Talking about. I sent her to make sure Hattie wasn't going to end up drunk in your backyard.
Speaking of, where is Hattie right now?
Yeah, where's Hattie?
Distraction.
No.
I'm
Please don't.
sorry, Janie, that I'm
No.
just like making Hattie my like just cover
No,
like.
I might be a silly old housewife, but I don't think that you think I'm an idiot. So please don't treat me like one.
So,
We're-
You've gone after my guest rather than coming to talk to me.
More interested in the bundle he was carrying, but sure. If you'll excuse me, my ride is here.
If you're interested in the bundle, you're going to want to stay.
Pip,
Pip is like, no.
Pip,
No.
Pip.
We need to go. Also, I want
No.
to know where Hattie is.
Pip, go on. Franz knows. Franz and Oscar know where to take you. Go on.
She's really, really not sure about this. Nah, she dips.
I'll be-
She's out.
are you just
Yeah,
going to leave Hattie in the corner? Thanks.
Wait, what?
You're just going to leave Hattie in the corner? Or you left?
The other two are still there.
I will say you might want to grab Hattie on your way out.
She drops Tiff's hand and goes over to Hattie and oh, I'm cutting out again. She drops Tiff's hand.
Oh,
Should probably get out of here.
Okay, and Hattie's just fine. Get up and go.
Like you take the pot. Take the pot. And also on her way out, she's gonna grab a glass for herself, or some into her own. This is that shit, and she is over it. And then she goes.
Can I roll an occult check on that bundle before I even talk to Dot about it?
Sure. It'll be against your half score, though.
Once that, I say, "Oh, my dears, I'm afraid that something has come up, and I'll need to cut the meeting short. I'm sure I will all see you at this lecture that's been prepared for us, at the tea that at the tea that CC has prepared. I will see you all then."
There's some grumblings and well wishes as they all start trying to filter out.
And then Dot will vanish. Once everyone's gone, Dot will vanish and come back with the real bundle in another bloodstained pot with quite fresh blood on it.
All right. So, they all filter out, and you guys head on out, and yeah. So, let me make sure I caught everything correctly. Tiff and Pip already left to try and catch their ride to go out, correct?
No, I'm staying.
You're staying.
Pip is with Hattie.
And Hattie.
Okay.
Hattie is going with Dustin. They're getting in the car with Oscar.
All right. So before we go to break, real quick, just one quick scene I want to address. So as Pip, Hattie, and Dustin round the corner to meet up with Oscar and the car, you do see Oscar. You do see the car. However, you see Oscar audibly chatting beside his vehicle with a figure, tall, dressed in what appears to be a three-piece suit made out of leather, out of snakeskin. Right now, between the distance and the sound motor of the vehicle, you can't make out what they're speaking of, but they seem to be on good terms and are about to wrap up. They shake hands. Oscar gets back in his vehicle. The figure glances over at the three of you. I need Pip and Hattie to give me a sanity check real quick.
Yeah. Roll good, guys.
Y'all, my sanity checks are on fire. I got a 3.
Yes!
That's last session I got a 1.
Yep.
If I'm gonna roll low on anything in my life,
Come on, Hattie.
Also, if you harm Oscar, I will fight. I will wake up every morning for a month and choose violence.
Janie, you're muted.
It hits D100, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
D100.
You want to roll low.
I got 29.
What's your sanity?
60.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, if your sanity's lower than a 29, I'd be very scared.
But yes, the two of you feel like something has just stared into the depths of your soul and took something. The figure, you can barely make out that he smiles a toothy grin before waving in your general direction and walking off. Dustin,
Normal?
on the other hand, seems to bonelessly collapse on the ground as he is muttering a prayer to literally every power that he thinks will listen.
Does the gentleman walk to the house?
doesn't appear to be. He seems to be, at this time, walking away from the house.
I let him walk. No, that feeling is awful, and she's scared shitless and standing right there, frozen. Literally frozen.
All right. And at this particular moment, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. If
Oh, shit. It's
too long, about say 15-minute break, people, or is that too much?
10, 15.
Probably good.
Probably good. All right. Okay.
Oh, I get it now.
Just waiting.
Fail.
Fail.
Well, are we just gonna have to sit here in awkward silence for 15 minutes?
Please don't do
I'll just stare.
Mm-mm.
There we go. Now we have some motion.
Too busy drinking Pepsi.
Mm-mm.
All right, folks, we'll be right back.
Like I won't bring it on stream.
I hadn't considered the term Oedipians before,
Oh my
but
God.
now that I've made it up.
We're back in, and yeah, that was exactly what we came back in on. You are perfect timing.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Ta-da!
You are a credit to the team.
Thank you, Phil. I
Dottie,
appreciated it.
Dot's gonna die now. I just sealed her fate.
Meg is just flashing back to the xenomorphs which shall not be named.
Wait, what? What are we flashing back to?
Nope. I said what I said.
Did you say warhorse?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you said.
Xenomorph.
Oh, I love her.
Oh god, now I'm thinking about that horrible play. Not
Oh,
Warhorse, there's
no.
another play. Don't ask me
Oh.
what it's called, I don't remember, but it's
Hey,
close.
I have to ask chat, Acres, does the Gandalf hat meet approval? I have to ask, since I went and switched hats.
Oh, I gotta put mine back on.
That's right. Hang on.
Also, okay, I'm not in chat, but so I trust you guys
Go
to
ahead,
tell
Rosie.
me. No, I just need to know, is hashtag hottie becoming a thing yet?
Yes. I say yes, but it's just me. But it's definitely a thing because I will market it.
Come on, chat, get in there.
Oh, what? Fail. That is illegal. That's
Phil
not
and I are
fair.
fighting. He's gonna win because I gotta pay attention to this, but I will remember this.
And you said it that low? Really, Phil?
He really did.
Muad'Dib. It's what I think of every time I see that.
What are we
Okay.
talking about?
It's a Dune thing.
Yes,
I know Muad'Dib is a Doom thing. I'm just like trying to. Is it in
Oh,
the
Twitch
chat?
chat.
Where are we?
Yeah, I have Twitch chat and
Mhm.
yeah.
Got my whole screen set up.
Yeah, you guys have to help me do that one day. But anyway,
Oh, I just have it on my tablet.
Oh,
I
I
just
just
have I have the Discord on my tablet. But
Anyway, we're live. Hi guys.
Yeah.
so I'm so sorry.
I mean,
you should be. All right.
All right.
I don't know what you did. But
actually, no, Dot. This one's all on you.
I'm still thinking about.
That's fair. Also, I should let everyone know that here in this channel we stand Coke.
Oh,
You can't do that. No, you can't do that.
I think we stand it.
Nope, can't do that. Nope.
All
That
right,
is
we don't
offering
do that.
endorsement. You can't do that. The channel does not do that.
Okay, we don't do that.
also fail. Do not, I swear, do not make it a point redemption for me to start singing. No, it's not going to happen. No, I'm not.
Fail!
Don't you dare.
It's true. You did
Please,
look like you were
please.
about to drop a sick beat.
Yep. Blood fail.
Okay.
He's
Huh?
gonna kill us, guys. We're all gonna come back in a month with new characters.
I'm not. I love this child so much.
I have mine ready!
Posture check.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
I'm ignoring
That's fair.
Twitch chat. I'm ignoring it. I want to know what happened with this man in a three-piece suit. Tell me.
I'm in love with him. Is what happened.
He
That's what it was.
anything to you.
You said no,
Doesn't matter.
No,
He
no,
looked
no.
at her soul and he took something.
and it was my heart.
You know, that one's on shock. That one's on shock one. He
It's
did not specify what part of her soul he took.
that part is dead.
All
We
That
have
was
20
really sad. I take that back. That was so sad.
We have 20 seconds of goat yoga.
I don't know how to do goat yoga.
What is the goat yoga thing? That's not a thing I'm aware of.
fail
I don't
being-
think it's. Well, I mean, yoga didn't exist in North America in the 20s, but
Yoga, yeah.
Okay.
so you just have
Hot
goats.
man, three-piece snakeskin suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and Dot about to get into a fight.
Square up.
Like I said, you are now outside. The car's in line of sight. The man in the three-piece suit, after that whoring experience, has wandered off.
Okay, good.
Now, we're going to jump back inside to Tiff and Dot. The rest of the occult society has more or less filtered out at this point. There might be a few stragglers left, squeezing a few last muffins into their purses before they go. But effectively, you are more or less alone.
Yeah, once I'm alone, Dot will vanish upstairs for a couple minutes and return with another blood-stained pot. Fresh blood on it.
Mhm.
Fairly fresh still.
Please tell me that he was the one pouring blood on this. Because I don't doubt your interest in the occult, Miss Dottie, but he did, on what he thought was his deathbed, tell us not to touch that.
He told me it needed blood, and that's what I was doing. I didn't touch it. I haven't opened it. I'm not so foolish. Can I do an
But
occult
was
check?
he... Okay.
Yeah, can I do an occult check to see if the relative thing is real?
You don't know about the relative thing.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
You don't know
Um,
about it.
It was me. Gave him a dummy because I knew he
Why
was
would you do that, Dottie?
because he was free to go whenever he wanted.
And not to take the magic rock wrapped in leather with him? I am waiting for an answer. I don't know you. I don't trust you.
That's
And
evidence of
now
failure.
you've just proven to me that you know enough to ask certain questions, but apparently maybe not the right ones.
Well, I am a latecomer to all this.
Haha. No shit.
Says the person.
Give me the goddamn pot, Daddy. And in a
There.
week, when I don't want to murder you, Corolla knows where to find me.
Don't worry. I'll find you myself, dear.
Don't try. You show up on your own without him telling me you're coming, you'll get shot. He tells me you're coming, or you die.
Trust me when I say you wouldn't want to do that, madame.
I don't fucking care. I'm gonna take the pot and go.
Better it's out of my house, I guess.
Yeah. Because this is me saving your
out.
damn life.
That was out of character.
Okay.
That was out of character.
Do I see a man walking away down the street?
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. Get in the damn car, everybody. I'm gonna shove the pot into Dustin's hands and pull him up off the ground and go, I will help you fix this if it is possible, and if it is not, believe me when I say I will do my best to take the blame off of you.
He's still in a bit of a show sucks situation, so he just numbly nods.
Miss Hattie, would you please help this gentleman into the car? I'm gonna go walk in after the man.
Oh God, no! Don't do that, ma'am.
He's there. I got
Not
him.
a smart idea. This is not a smart idea.
I don't have those.
Tonight is the night of not smart ideas, and everybody has.
All
I
right.
am attempting damage control.
So you follow after the man in the three-piece suit.
I'm trying to remember if I got like an actual name or just the nickname. I don't think I wrote it down if I did.
No one ever said his actual name.
Okay.
They always refer to him as Scales.
Then I
You're
will
like,
call
I-
out Then I will call out to Mr. Scales. A moment of your time, please, sir.
He stops, turns around, and you see set in this painfully nondescript face is a familiar set of eyes. Oh, yes, the little raven.
Sir.
I believe we may have to discuss a few things.
Happily. Believe me when I say that whatever deal was struck, it was not knowingly broken. And I know that does not mean much, but if there is any way to alleviate it, make things right, I'm willing to help.
That is good to hear, and I would greatly love to expedite the process. However, there are certain rules those of my kind must follow in this area.
I understand.
And as such, I cannot take my anger out on you at this particular moment, so long as you remain inside the city limits. You may want to inform your friends of such. That safety also extends to them.
Understood. What may we do to alleviate this for any outside the city limits as possible who were unaware of the broken deal? I understand your rage must be directed somewhere, sir, but I would prefer it be on people who are deserving. And I will glance back at the goddamn house.
You do
I
not
love
strike me
you!
You do not strike me as somebody who would willingly leave an individual strung up and ready for a meal out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you are not the first of your kind that has entered my life.
Oh, I am quite aware. They left quite a mark on you.
I will just impulsively just touch my braid where it's draped over my shoulder.
And I'm not one to poach another's, let's say, prey for the time being.
Thank you for the warning. However, certain people have not proven themselves to be very trustworthy or to be asking the right questions. You are correct. I would not leave them strung up as bait or prey or whatever verbiage you choose, sir. But I would say that ire be directed their way rather than on those who did not know.
I see. Well, then there's a couple of options for your misguided associate. They never, number one, they never set foot outside this city again, or they become fair game.
I understand.
Option number two, you run a few errands for me. And I will
Me?
consider you, your associate, your crew. I don't care who, so long as the errands get done. You run them for me, and I'll consider overlooking this oversight.
I won't make deals on people's behalf, but may I have a month to arrange everything?
You have 3 days.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
He nods, and then he continues on his journey out.
Mr. Scales.
I so very despise that name.
I will call you by whatever moniker you so choose, sir. This is the only one I'm aware of.
Adahe.
Otahay.
Outta hey, outta hoo.
Mr. Otahay. My mother is a fantastic cook, and she has never turned away a hungry soul in her life. Hanville and my family are willing to deal.
We'll consider paying a visit after we have established our outstanding deal.
Thank you.
And he continues his journey.
Turn around. Just heavy, just. That is the second time I have talked to him and walked away alive.
And you now realize that the main reason why is because somebody else has already claimed your life.
Yep. I know that one. Yeah. I guess I should tell Pip that story officially now on stream. No, I'll walk back up to the car, point at Oscar, and hold up a finger to wait. And then I'll go knock on the door again.
I
Yes.
imagine that's Dot's door you're knocking on?
Yep.
Okay.
Come in.
No, I'm standing here on the porch and I'm going to tell you, you have 3 days. We have 3 days to negotiate your life. Okay? 3 days. You're welcome. Come find me. Through Corolla, no one else. And you would better have some fucking answers to my questions.
Oh, I do.
And I will just turn around and walk to the car.
I will see you tomorrow.
Wait. Hang on. I just have to point this out. You don't tell about the stipulation of leaving the city?
Nope.
Good,
Okay.
you wasn't planning.
I do not. As soon as I get in the car, though, I'm going to look at Oscar and go, "You dumb motherfucker.
Wait, what did I do?
You talked to a monster. I taught you better than that."
He was a very cordial individual.
Yeah, very cordial individual who is not fucking human.
Sorry, Elsie. I just heard that.
I mean, he had some very interesting stories.
I'm sure he did. He is older than goddamn time. Take us to my house. Not Hanville, you're stuck in town with me. Everybody, just so you're aware, we are not allowed to leave the city limits or we become food. We have 3 days to figure out whether we're throwing Miss Dottie to him, whether we negotiate for ourselves in the process. 3 days. Tell you more later.
All right. So, Oscar, now very, very cowed at the fact that he may or may not have inadvertently talked to a inhuman entity.
He knows better.
Just saying, he didn't strike me as an issue.
So did she say that's everybody in the car?
Mm-hmm.
So
I like how he just got into the car. Because all her
Yeah,
stuff is at my place.
Yeah.
This is fully where she has been living.
We met Hattie with no shoes. I don't think she cares about stuff.
Pip just hijacked her because Tiff told her to, and Dustin said we. So
Yeah.
Hattie's free to go in the car to die if it's safe.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know where to go right now. I guess I could go to work and sleep in my office.
I have a spare bed at room if you want to stay with me.
Is Dot's house so safe right now?
Maybe.
So, when you said this is Oscar talking, you said we all had to stay in town. Why did that include me? I had nothing to do with this.
You talked to it. Do you really want me to tell Ma that I'm sending you home and risk you getting eaten on the way? Do you want to have that conversation
No.
with our mother? I do not.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Oscar does drive off to your residence here in town. So, you guys have a couple of options now. We could continue the scene with you guys at Tiff's place, where you sit down, discuss, try to figure this out without Dottie. You all could go try and find out some information about what the hell is going on with the Mausoleum, the Misotonic Committee. Or you could try and find something to, help you out with the whole snake situation. Or you
Giant
could find
mongoose.
something else to do. It's entirely up to you. What do you?
I
all-
like it. I like
I
it.
want a giant mongoose. That's all I want right
Yes.
now.
Kaiju fight!
Kaiju fight.
You fight.
Kaiju fight.
Any of the locals.
Look, you give me any opportunity to bring kaiju giant mechs into the conversation, I'm doing it.
Kaiju. Yeah. Are there any local? Are there any local people that worship a mongoose or have a mongoose spirit?
What does
No.
Justin know?
They're not native to the United States
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, what do you...
or North America. Let me rephrase. North
Yeah, no,
America.
yeah.
They're
What else eats
Southeast Asian.
snakes? Yeah, but there are several eagles. Eagles eat
Yeah,
snakes.
yeah, eagles. I was gonna say eagle or hawk.
Yeah.
Oh, Thunderbird.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, one of
so-
them.
we derailed
Yeah.
again. I'm so sorry. We have
Yes,
options.
we are absolutely
Okay,
derailing
but
again.
I would really enjoy this if it happened. Well, I mean, I would die, but I would enjoy it. Not die.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you gonna have to talk? Gonna do some investigation, or are you going to try and stockpile resources to fight the snake?
All of
We
the
should
above.
not. No, we're not. We should not fight this snake. Multiple hundreds of meters snake. No.
Oh yeah. This boy would put the basilisk from Chamber of Secrets right to bed without much difficulty.
Is the snake the
Jormungandr?
man?
Jormungandr, getting Jormungandr vibes.
He's not that big.
Not that big. Excellent. Killable. We can do that.
Wait, is the snake man the big snake we gotta kill?
Yeah, Snake Man is the big snake we gotta kill.
So we
Or-
seduce it, fight it, or seduce him.
Oh. Pip.
This is a joke.
I did not consider that.
Oh, I was joking. Elsie
Were
was
you?
joking. No, Elsie was not
Elsie?
joking. Elsie
Yeah,
was
I
not
didn't think.
Miss
Tip is-
Hattie,
is really
I do
bad.
not want to keep you if you have places to be.
Else. Well, I mean, Hattie would probably be the one we sent to seduce Snake because Pip is a child.
I mean, I've talked to him twice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I would once again like to reiterate the only reason why he hasn't eaten you is because your life has already been claimed.
But he
But-
told me his name.
And he hasn't seen us stick our leggies out.
I'm saying this is the reason why Tiff hasn't been eaten. The rest of you
So-
do not have that protection.
Okay, so we sent Tiff to seduce him. I got you.
Yeah.
So someone else, so you aren't trying to kill Hattie again. That's what you're saying.
No.
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 He's tired of trying to kill her, so
No.
Oh, no, I
Never.
love Hattie. I love her so much.
No.
I love Hattie. Hattie's my girl. Hattie's like.
I am just playing devil's advocate.
Doctor, do you have somewhere to be? I don't want you to be caught up in this. If you do not wish to be, we can work
Well, I'm
around it.
I'm already caught up in it if I can't leave the city.
Yeah.
I can't quite get out of it, so
Well, Pip's joke aside, it was funny, dear. What is your inclination? Work for it, fight it, throw Dottie to the snake, so to speak.
No, we shouldn't throw Dottie to the snakes. I wanna. Can I stop by my office and see if I have any books about this?
Absolutely. We have 3 days. Consider my home your base of operations.
Okay, I wanna
We
go.
have Hattie on research. Okay.
I'm gonna do some work.
Pip,
Yes.
Pip
You can
on
walk-
munitions.
Pip, you can walk away from this.
It doesn't sound like I can.
Well, you can't walk far, but you can walk.
And what? Right into whatever that thing is? No. It saw me and I saw whatever it is. I do not understand how that is the same thing as snake. We saw, you saw, you told me about. I don't understand why I can't leave the city. None of this makes sense, and from the sounds of it, if it doesn't make sense, I should not walk. I'll get killed.
That's inaccurate.
So,
Okay. All right.
What can I do? What can I do to not die today?
Well, Miss Hattie is doing research. You know who else loves to research in my family? If you don't mind working with Franz.
He's a good listener, so I think it's probably for the best that somebody listen to me rant about this.
You keep
Who
this up,
hasn't heard
kid,
before.
and you're gonna be part of the family officially.
She's just gonna stare at her for a moment and then walk away. She's
I'm
she's-
gonna start stockpiling and making phone calls. I'm gonna call Corolla, make sure he knows that certain people are coming into town and certain people are now not allowed to leave town. And that includes Miss Dottie.
I will say, if anybody does go to Hattie's office with her, they will see that when she does work, she actually does work. She's got like lots of around.
Researcher gonna research, man.
I mean, we established that you got tenure. You had to get tenure
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
You can see that she actually is dedicated to her job when she's not, spiraling.
All right. So, Hattie, as you are in your office doing research, let's use this do day one real quick. You have access to the University of New Orleans' entire library as it existed in 1923, as well as any of your own personal notes about whatever research topics you have covered. So, you can make an occult check to learn more about these, with an addition to your score of a +10.
Okay, let's see what my occult is. I know it's on the sheet. Is that at my full score?
With another 10 on top.
Okay. Let me roll. I got 51 and my full score is 60, so 10 on top, that would be 70.
So yeah, you pass. All right. So, with all the information available to you, Hattie is now aware that the creature that you are currently dealing with is referred to as an Utkana. It is an entity that exists within Cherokee folklore.
Mm-hmm.
The Utkana are said to be men turned into snakes as a effort to kill a rogue son. That's S-U-N.
Mm.
They failed in this endeavor, and another creature had to do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
They are motivated by primarily their ego. They are
I can
associated.
stroke that. Sorry, it's right there.
Hey, that wasn't me this time.
It's always gonna be me. I just may not say it out loud.
No, sometimes it will be Elsie.
sometimes I do say things.
So they are very prideful individuals, and not only are they motivated by their own self-aggrandizement, they are fiercely jealous individuals.
Hmm. Okay.
As a part of the package of becoming these snake-like creatures, their lives are incredibly long elongated to several centuries. And in addition to that, they are denoted on their snake form by the jewel on their head, which is said to enthrall anyone who sees it with promises of their greatest wishes.
Great. Real glad Hattie didn't look into the pool now. We would have lost her in session 1.
It is further said that if a hunter was to best one in combat and claim said jewel, they can regularly use said jewel as a source of guidance so long as they maintain a set of rituals.
Where's Dustin?
Well, you did take Dustin with you. He's just coming out of his shock at this point.
Hattie's
How?
You're
does
not
he
there.
tell them? No, but I need to know, does he tell them?
I mean, but this is Hattie's knowledge.
Hattie's
true.
all the lecture. She'll invite you to
You're
her
not there either.
classroom, whatever, and have a board and write everything out like a lecture, like a lesson.
Yeah, no, Tiff is going to show up with a notebook and just be writing it all down.
Yeah.
Katie, I think was that one.
But yeah, she would have invited all of you to her lecture.
Even would she have told Dottie about it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good
Okay,
call.
then Dot
Alright.
will be there if she told her.
Yes, that's right.
If Dot's there, I'm gonna leave my gun sitting on the desk the whole time.
So, this is the time period where people could just freely drop in on the college class and nobody would give a fuck. As well as
I
have a
mean,
gun.
you could probably still do that if
I mean,
you
you
don't
can
get caught.
Yeah, you can sort of do that now.
Yeah.
So depressing.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
It is a
wouldn't have been-
podcast
these
now.
wouldn't have been giant. These would have been, I'm thinking like, again, kind of Indiana Jones sized classrooms for the
Yeah.
lectures.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, this is Hattie's job when she's not spiraling out of control. So
Tiff has got a gun on the table, a notebook on the table, and is taking notes.
But yeah, so other points of interest. It is said that there has been a tribe of the Cherokee who has had one of these stones for like the last 200 years.
and Mr. Dustin is here.
We love an older man.
in your room in the classroom.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I would
I
have that in character, Elsie. Like,
Oh,
it's-
no,
okay.
Absolutely not.
absolutely.
I would have told Dustin that Hattie had found some things out and offered for him to come with us. So entirely up to him if he comes with us to spill the tea on Snaky Man.
I would have also brought some of my files if anything in my files and my investigation thus far would tie into this.
Well, you can submit that, and I will look over it.
Yeah, yeah.
Submit for peer review.
Peer
We
review.
both went there.
That's
So Dustin, while
she would copy out the relevant passage. She ain't giving you her raw notes. No
That's-
offense.
so as I was trying to say, Dustin, when asked about this, will not reveal this information in front of a full class, but to you and to your group in private.
I think we're in,
Yeah,
she said we're in an
yes.
empty classroom.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he will reveal that that information is more or less correct. That yes, the stone, when in the possession of a hunter or a blood relative of the hunter, can be a source of inspiration, guidance, and wisdom,
Kitty.
so long as
The kitty.
the correct rituals are followed.
Hattie writes blood relative in big letters.
And
Yeah, because I will have told everybody that Dottie was doing the ritual.
I'm sorry. I know Dot would take the time to go to Dustin.
If you go near him, the gun gets cocked. I'm just saying.
She ignores it. I'm sorry.
He also
I didn't-
continues to say that he is not from the tribe that has claimed that they have had one of these stones for 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
He mentions that that particular tribe is a bow-faced liar, but that's besides the point.
Oh.
Should have known you were smarter than that.
He's so shady, and I love him.
Mhm.
Really, I do. He's
Or he throws so much shade, and I love him.
Yeah, both are true.
Like I said,
Both
he's
is
the
good.
bad good boy.
That good boy.
Dustin,
Does he forget? Can I roll?
What
check to see if he
would
forgives
you-
me? I'm not
oh
sure.
yeah, that's a good question. Does he forgive Dottie? It will greatly influence whether I point a gun at her, so I
Yeah.
need this information.
I would like to, because because Dot is genuine. She's like, I'm sorry. If you took, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't want to deprive you of it or put you or any of us in any danger.
He puts it like this: I understand why you did it, but I'm not forgiving you.
God damn it! Kaylee just wants to braid his hair.
What a mood.
Rude. No.
He even goes further so far to say that he will shoulder a part of the blame because he was not so forthcoming with the vital information that would have stopped him from making that mistake.
The mistake has now been made. So here's the question. Do we fight it? Do we do its bidding for the time being and get our mistake wiped away clean? Or do we aim for a third option?
Does this thing pose? Now, I suppose the fact that I've never heard of it before indicate that it
It'll
doesn't.
eat you.
No, I don't. Listen. If it eats me, it eats me.
Well, I will
But
say
if it
that
eats me, you don't. Please, you don't look so happy at the thought. But
This isn't me happy.
I will say that killing this is going to be very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
it.
we should take that off the table unless you all are wanting to die.
my question is this: does it pose a risk to public welfare?
It's a giant. Yeah,
The public. It poses a risk to my welfare and the welfare of everyone in this room.
Hattie needs to say that again because that was so funny. That was
Yeah, I
so
did
funny.
say what?
You were like, when Dot said, "Does it pose a threat to public welfare?" Hattie was like, "It's a giant snake."
There, that.
What do you think?
Well, I think that, do pardon me, but I think that no one has heard of it.
No, we just heard about it.
Yes.
And the
but
thing
if
is,
these things were running around.
Miss Dottie, you are the outsider here.
Miss Dot, I will say that in my studies, a lot of these things are known, but you just don't go around the street saying there's a giant snake coming to kill you. No.
Yes, but if a giant snake was regularly
Miss
eating
Dottie,
people, we would
Let
notice.
the professor speak,
No.
please.
Let
You would-
me finish, if you please.
No, you did this. Time for the professor to
No.
talk.
Before we
No.
continue this, I do need to make a quick pause to make sure everybody is A-okay.
I'm good.
This is getting a bit heated.
I'm
So,
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Fine.
all right, carry
Yeah.
on.
So what I was explaining to you, Ms. Dot, is that a lot of these are written off as myths and legends.
Mhm.
And if you've studied the legends in this area, you will see that it correlates to the giant snake that you think might not be a public problem, which it is.
Well,
Mm.
What I am saying is this, Miss Hattie. you see that if the snake is quite real in there, but if it was regularly eating people, it is, you said, several hundred meters long?
Doesn't have to be. It was a man standing on your front stoop, practically.
Very rude. But if it's
Into the to see what can hide in there. There's a lot that can hide in that swamp.
if it's a public hazard, I
Dustin.
think we should try and get rid of it.
I don't think we can.
Dustin, your family defeated one in battle.
Yes.
How?
Two factors were working in our favor.
Mm.
One, we caught it by surprise.
Yeah, we aren't doing that.
And two, we're fairly sure the one we got was a younger one.
Was it this one?
Oh, no,
The
zombies
one
are
that's
alive.
starting to eat Dottie? No. No, it was not him.
If I let it
So
eat
this one
me,
is old.
Much older.
If I let it eat me, will that remove the risk to the public? Not that I'm looking forward to it.
He shrugs and says,
It might.
It will alleviate his anger.
But the rest of us are still in trouble.
Right, so that's decided then.
So then we work for it. If letting it eat me doesn't remove your troubles, then that is not optimal. Dustin, I'm gonna look. Dot is watching Dustin, and she wants to ask him a question with her eyes, which is, did you tell them?
He subtly shakes his head, no.
She inclines her head.
So while that's going on, he's going to ask about the third option because she's got a big spot on the board for that, and you all can discuss.
Despite Pip making it a joke, seduction doesn't have to be off the table, nor does it have to be the carnal definition of the word.
What does it want, then? I'd prefer that if we could, as you say, turn our tables on. If we offer
Oh, there will be no tables turning. There will be offers made.
Indeed.
And if he says no, then we are back with two options.
What? Miss Hattie? Dr. Hattie?
Yeah.
Miss Doctor?
Doctor.
We're in class right now. It's Doctor. What's her last name again?
Oh, we're using made-up names now. I am Spider-Man.
Call me Doctor.
Spider-Man?
This isn't a formal class. Formal class for me, I do prefer my teacher name to be called a Queenette, whatever that name is.
Professor? Just professor. When in doubt, professor.
So
Dustin, what do these things want?
it varies from individual to individual. There are several of them. Someone to be left alone, someone to be praised as gods, someone to have their human lives back.
And what does Odahe want?
There is only one god, and I'm pretty sure he isn't a snake.
I understood that reference.
As far as my particular family and tribe went, what we knew of Adahe, he wanted a semblance of his human life back, with all the benefits of his current form. very problematic when we found out that this particular stone, as he points to the bundle, might have been his kid.
Oh, Dustin. Important information. Such important information.
Why can't we give him the stone back then? That's if that's his kid.
Dustin, who do we need to call? Can we give the stone back?
Well, we certainly could give the stone back. Yes. And
what was the deal struck?
So the deal you're referring to, that Alden brokered, would have been struck about 8 months ago now.
And we're having more technical difficulties?
Hmm?
I think he may have just clocked that we are having them. I don't know. Chat, can you still hear us?
Oh,
That was fail.
Fail?
Oh,
Oh, hey, we're back.
Hey!
Hey!
We're back.
Nailed it.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. All right. So, as I was saying, Alden had brokered the deal, which was about 8 months ago. The arrangement was that we maintained that I would maintain the ritual. Adahi would supply the venom, and at the end of the deal, we would hand over the stone and the resources necessary to restore his son.
Resources were necessary. Let me guess. Alden. Alden knows exactly what we need.
He does. I would also imagine Adahi knows exactly what he needs to restore his son.
That's the errands he wants us to run.
So what does if you don't have the stone anymore, what does that mean for you?
He has it back now.
No, if we give it back to Adahe.
Yes.
Oh.
What consequences are there for you?
Well, as the direct blood relative of the one who killed his son, technically, he would probably eat me.
Unless we make it very clear that, well, outsiders coming into my town making deals with creatures like this tells me that they're planning to double cross him. And I don't think he's stupid enough to doubt that. Hence him sending us on errands to get what he needs.
Yes. Now, the issue we would have to bring up is, as far as I'm aware, now that the ritual has been broken, he glares at Dottie.
Didn't tell me.
Not the point.
Not only would restoring his son be that much harder, his son is not going to have any qualms of taking out his own ire when he is restored. So if we do his errands, we might end up with 2 snakes that don't like us.
No.
Now, I just had a rather unpleasant idea. If he wants the semblance of a human life, well, I've taken in 2 strays so far.
No. No.
Do you have a better idea? We don't want to do the errands. We can't kill him.
Oh, we can kill him.
I thought. I point to the board where it says, where we talked about how hard that would be.
Yeah. Hard, not impossible.
Well, maybe I'll just get on the phone and call the president and ask him to send the army.
Funny thing about that. Few of my brothers served. Made a lot of
Yes.
friends.
And Dustin speaks up and says, and if you manage to get him in the heart, he goes down.
Wait, how long ago was it that your ancestors killed him?
His son.
His son,
200 years ago.
So,
My family managed to hunt and take out his son. If I'm not mistaken, it would be about 50 years now.
so they didn't have Tommy guns.
No, just
No.
bows, arrows, and knives.
Does he have to be in his snake form to hit him in the heart?
That was going to be my question.
We didn't
Oh
know
my
he
God,
could turn
it's-
into a human.
How do we stop him from turning back?
Is seduction back in the table?
Uh-huh. Seduction back on the table.
Well, if he's anything like other creatures that can turn into a human form, we just need to make sure he doesn't get back to his skin.
Pretty sure he was wearing it as a suit.
So
Yeah.
seduction is not just on the table, but is
Necessary.
the best option?
You did this, Shock. You did this.
did this.
You told me he was wearing a 3-piece snakeskin suit and then tell me to get him out of his skin?
Shock,
Bet.
Shock, Shock, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes, Shock. How on purpose was this? You know these two.
I didn't think that was supposed to be happening.
And Hattie's just writing everything down on the board.
The board in big letters.
I'm just picturing seduction, and then it's crossed off.
I'm just
and then it's written again
imagining
with a
Dustin
question
going,
mark.
ooh. Dustin severely questioning.
Yeah,
But
he
at
is
least he
really
likes
questioning
women.
all
I
of
just-
you.
I just want to say that Elsie said the seduction part, not Pip, but it's too late to take it back now, and this is funny, and I didn't.
Look, I was gonna get
Oh
there
my
anyway. This is who I am as person.
I'm gonna start crying.
It's also doing a pros and cons chart for each. That's the choice.
Pros and cons chart. I love it so much.
Well, she's so
Cons.
academic.
Potential death.
Sure. Potential death, yeah. Pros.
Ironically, the cons do not change for any solution we have, only pros. So
That's true.
we have no argument against.
Yeah, do we have any argument against seduction?
Oh my god.
Mr. Dustin?
Let me do it, Shock. Let me do it.
So Dustin is the only argument he can come up with is, I don't know if it will work.
You just
He
said
wants
these things
the
are based on
semblance
ego.
of a human life. Well, then,
And he wants semblance of a human life. Exactly. If he has a huge ego and wants.
Well, if that does not
now,
work,
I didn't see him, Miss Tiffany. Was he attractive? Better or worse than Mr. Corolla? I know we have similar taste in
I
men.
did describe his human face looking painfully average.
Yep.
okay, right.
Not the worst.
So, What we could do is, if this is not going to work, we could have our alternate so that we can have an alternate offer.
Yep.
Well, again, if he wants to have a semblance of a human life anyway, then
Because if he wants us running errands to bring his child back,
that will eat us.
the deal will be on the table that we do this with the full knowledge that if we are harmed by said child, all deals are null and void and they have broken the deal. And
But
my conversation with him leads me to believe that, particularly if I get eaten, and I'm going to glance at Pip because I've told Pip the story, if I get eaten, he's got bigger problems.
so what? We just resend you to resurrect his son and put a bottle of marmalade on you?
I've worn worse.
I don't
You
think
always have such
I did that just for you, Shock.
but you always have such nice clothes.
I'll write these up as different agreements.
I'm sorry, what?
I would write these up as different agreements, and when we have our meeting, we can have the agreements all ready to be. I don't know. Do we sign them? Is that part of?
We signed. Well, how do we do this?
Usually these packs are made in blood.
So okay, I will.
I'm anemic.
I'm anemic. Girl, same.
We could see if we could do it with a drop, so you should be okay.
Yeah.
And get a good steak.
Thanks.
Out of character shock,
Mm-hmm.
do I get the sense at all that this would be something I could call, if not the president, at least my superiors about?
I mean, what we really need is a sniper.
I'm just saying, if anyone could arrange that.
What if the president dies? Who's the president right now? Is it Teddy Roosevelt?
Harding. It's Harding.
Oh,
pretty
I don't
sure.
care. He can get eaten then.
Warren G. Harding. Hold on. Who was president in
I was gonna
1920?
send the president to be the sniper. I was gonna get the one.
No.
You could get in
It's a-
contact with your direct supervisors, and they could make a call to send more militaristic aid.
Yeah,
Kevin-
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, I'll be right back, dears, and gonna go. I assume I have some sort of contact point.
Just for
Oh, my apologies. Calvin Coolidge had just become president.
he died in 1923.
That racist motherfucker.
He died.
Okay, all right, then. Let's get the president eaten by a
Okay,
giant.
Hold on. Janie's trying to talk.
Sorry, Janie. Sorry. Sorry.
I was going to say he died in August 1923.
Yeah. Oh, he's still alive.
He's got a few months left. Maybe this is how he dies.
This is how he dies. Cannon.
Yeah, he died in 1923 of a heart attack.
No, he didn't. He died in 1923 because a snake ate him.
Yep. Snake ate him.
Snake ate him.
Okay. So,
Man, I mean, ritually sacrificing our great chief would.
No, Warren G. Harding was objectively a bad dude.
most of
Yeah.
them were.
Like,
You could make
objectively.
the argument that he was the overall chief of the United States at the time.
That's what I'm saying. We'll make that argument. That,
Well, I mean,
ritual sacrifice.
he did bribery, he did affairs, so
He was a bad dude. Had a secret love child.
yeah.
Okay. Twitch and now the FBI, we are not advocating for the sacrificing of US presidents to eldritch entities.
I mean,
Well, I mean, considering that time machines officially don't exist, we really couldn't do that. I mean, unless a time machine does exist. Government does it.
Hmm.
they're not going to tell us.
This is Call of Cthulhu. A time machine is not outside of the question. The
They
great
can't-
it does exist.
Mm-hmm.
I like that the time machine is the sticking point, not giant, not kilometer-long snakes.
Oh no, I know what I'm doing to the snake.
Well, I don't want to. Sorry. We can't tell you.
I wrote it.
You did this. You did
did.
this.
I have nobody but myself to blame.
You gave me all the pieces,
sorry.
and I put it together.
So I could just. My brain is going. Fuck, marry, kill with giant snake.
All three,
US
all the above.
That's where we're at.
Justin. You're gonna marry the president or the snake? Or both?
The snake.
The snake.
Kill the president.
Definitely the snake. At least he's upfront about being awful.
That's true. Number one is accepting that you're awful. Problematic.
I mean,
and then
he's a
number...
halfway decent dad. He's trying to bring back his kid.
It's true. That too. He's never done anything wrong.
Did you just give me permission to call him Daddy Shuck?
Well, I put up these contracts and leave a spot for.
Dead. I am just dead.
Look, I'm back to the past. Okay.
This in a complete turn of events. Dot's fine. Kelly is dead.
And what a way to go.
Bring some order back to this.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yes, I will stop now.
All right. So we have like different agreements. It'll be really interesting. Hopefully nobody reads back my typewriter tape on some of these.
Just burn it.
Fuck snake. Just written out.
And I will have these done before the end of today. I'll type them in my office, which is right next to the class.
Yep.
Just erase the board, burn the tape.
Well, I can have one of you clean the board for me.
I have a call to make that I can get us some extra aid. Are we
I
done
know
with
some
this?
people who are pretty good shots if we can get some ammo.
So I think I can probably get some very good shots and some ammo.
Where do you have good shots and ammo from, Dot?
Exactly. You promised me some answers to questions, Miss Dottie. Who exactly do you work for?
I'm here. I tell you, with exact honesty, I am here to track down the murderers of Frank.
Okay. Who's your
take out-
boss?
I take out a file and I show them the pictures of this man who has quite clearly been 100% ritually sacrificed murdered. Very messily. Like,
Yeah, but he wasn't your husband. Tell me I'm wrong.
he was my only family.
This murder list looks. What was he involved with?
Mm-hmm.
With Dot? I mean, Hattie. I can't remember their names anymore. No. Anything about?
I'm Dot, you're Hattie. Sorry, what?
Would Hattie know anything about the ritual the murder was committed?
Would
with?
I know?
Good
Can
question.
we roll a
Shock.
cult?
I don't know anything.
Can we roll?
It was about 2 years ago, and that's all the information I provided. Shock, and
I'm just wondering because it is. Hopefully, it's clear now to the group that Hattie does have occult knowledge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
I'm-
if anybody wants to see if they know anything about this particular ritual from seeing the photos of the remains, I'm going to ask that you give me an occult check at your 5th score. This is an
I'm not gonna roll. I assume I know everything about it that I could know already.
I gotta roll under a 13.
Wait, where's my score? So that do I have? I don't
Okay.
have any this time.
What now? What was
I
that?
don't have bonuses this time.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time for me.
Bonus, like last time you gave me the 10.
No, you do not have that bonus this time.
Okay.
Rolling
Well-
my snake die.
While everybody's rolling, I just want to tell Janie that at this point, the fact that the only person who thinks anything happening is Pip,
You're breaking
all of
up.
them. All of them
You're
know.
breaking up. You're
Am I
breaking
good
up.
now?
We still missed half of what you said.
Okay. I was gonna say that at this point, the fact that everybody thinks everything is completely normal and can have a complete conversation about it, except for Pip. She's like, everybody knows about the
Nope. Last
Nope.
words.
everybody
Last words. What the everybody knows what?
about the occult here.
Everybody knows about the cult. Magic
I don't
is real. Monsters exist.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
You met one.
No.
Now, well,
Why is my microphone making
Yeah.
me do this?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I got a 21. I had to roll under a 13.
Okay. So that's a no on everyone who tried?
Yeah.
Okay. So, unfortunately, no, you do not know anything in particular about the ritual or its intended purpose from the photos.
My question still stands, Miss Dottie. Who do you work for? And don't prevaricate any longer.
oh, my dear, I told you already.
No,
I
you
work
didn't.
for I did. I work for the President of the United States.
Pull the other one. Who's your direct supervisor?
She pulls her badge instead. Bureau of Investigations. Which I looked it up after last time. That would have been the existing.
And what is that?
It's a hangover from the Great War.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go. I think up now because I don't need your Bureau of Investigations officer. I'm gonna let you do your job, and I'm gonna go type these papers up. And Hattie will zoom towards the office to get away from the cop.
Hattie! Oh. I'm not a cop, I'm a spy.
Cop. You're a cop.
If I was a cop, you'd be,
You're a
you would
cop.
be in jail.
No, you're a cop who feeds information to other cops. You can't tell me you infiltrated Corolla's organization without the intention of feeding anything you found to people.
I have no. Yes, I can. I have no interest. And at once, like she, all her.
So
bubbly
you're a
personality-
cop. So you're a cop who's here not on orders, which means your superiors will be looking for you, which means you've dragged us into yet another thing.
I am on orders to track down. My name really is Dorothy,
Mm.
and his name really was Frank. Of course, we're not
Mhm.
fucking darlings.
No, I could have told you that 2 seconds after meeting you.
So this is going to be like, I'm just going to go help Hattie.
Yeah, that's a good idea, sweetheart.
All right.
I'm on order. Over the past couple of years, there's been a rise in ritual murders, like
Mhm.
Frank's, as well as the input of artifacts. I'm only interested in the greater public good. You and your crime and your drugs and booze can hang out in the swamp for all I care.
There she is.
I don't give
All
a-
I wanted was a little honesty.
I will find those who killed Frank.
And you're gonna get us killed along the way if you keep it up. I'm not opposed to
Only if
helping you.
Get in my way.
Yeah, I'm getting in your way. I'm not opposed to helping you. But like you told me yesterday, you're new to this. I'm not.
Not as new as I let you think. The snake thing, yes, that threw me, admittedly.
You're in my swamps. You're new.
I would gladly leave you to them. I want
Take one
them.
step out of town. Go ahead.
Can this damn thing fly?
Hundreds of meters long, doesn't need to. You only have 2 legs and it'll move 10 times faster.
I wasn't planning on going anywhere.
Revenge is a great
goal.
goal. I'm here to help you achieve it. You've dragged other people into this.
However, Dustin has known this whole time, and he didn't tell you, so really, I
Don't really care what he did or did not tell me. You had him locked in your house.
Only for a couple days.
A month, Dottie.
No, he was only locked in for a couple days.
And you didn't fudge the truth at all to let him think that he would be in danger walking away?
He was the one who was in danger. He's the one who told me he was in danger. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about how you gangsters kill each other.
I don't care what you think of me. That is beside the point.
Well, no.
This is
I
outside
think you're...
crime. Dottie, listen.
Yes.
You are
That's
in a
what I'm
world that
saying.
you are unfamiliar with. You need to accept that.
Oh, you need to stop the speeches, bitch.
Are you working with
know-
us? Are you working with us? Or are you going to keep going off and doing your own thing?
Oh, I'm here to take care of this. I'm gonna...
That's not the answer to the question I asked.
My goodness. You missed your calling. You would have been an incredible preacher.
I woulda.
Saving souls instead of ruining them.
That didn't come through clearly.
I said saving souls instead of ruining them. You do love the sound of your own voice, miss.
You still haven't answered my question.
I told you. As long as we go towards my goals, I'm with you. I don't give a fuck what you do with your little gangs and crimes.
I didn't bring them into this. I'm
No.
talking about this situation
Well, you
with
rather
this snake.
did when you called me a cop. And I
But you
said,
are
I'm
a cop, sweetheart.
I'm a spy. There's a difference. I don't care about local crime. I care about that coming in from the outside. God knows.
This isn't coming in from the outside. This is something we are dealing with here and now.
My goodness. Again, with the sound of your own voice. If you let me get in a point. As I was. Now, can you be silent for. Pulls out a pocket watch. 30 seconds? That's my challenge to you. Do you think you can do it?
Been silent for the last 30.
Let me think. I am here to take care of the snake one way or the other. If we can kill it, good. If we can make a deal that doesn't put the citizenry in danger, better. I'm in here until we kill it. It does not reflect the reason I mentioned things coming from the outside. Because that is what I'm after. Whatever killed Frank, I don't think is as native to North America as Mr. Scales.
Hey,
Look, I don't care what a giant
You need
snake
to.
that wants to eat me.
you
is
need
prefers
to,
be
because
called.
these things, respect and the rules, their rules, is all they care about. You call them the wrong thing,
I
any
will call
deal
him
is
the
out the
right
window.
thing. To its face. Is it here?
Assume it's listening. And if not it, something else.
If it's listening, then we're already dead because it knows we're possibly wanting to double cross it.
Of course we are. It's not stupid. It's going to use
I'm
us.
I'm gonna point to the fuck question mark on the board. Like, I'm picturing fuck snake and then crossed out, and then fuck snake question mark, and then below that fuck snake exclamation mark.
I'm okay. Damn, that derailed my train of thought.
I'm just gonna go.
You have to operate under the assumption that eyes are on us at all times. It is not stupid, of course. It assumes we're going to try and kill it. It's using us to double cross a deal it already made with these outsiders you're so concerned about.
That reminds me. Sorry, is this day one? Is day one the day of the meeting or the next day?
As in the count of the total of 3 days you have?
Yeah.
I think day one is day one.
Because
From sundown, from sun up to sundown, correct? Or we didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
I
Yeah, you
need
guys
to know.
didn't ask.
Oh,
And this thing
yeah,
Could play by Fey rules and just fuck with you.
yeah.
We need to know, and I also need to know when the tea is, and if this professor from Mixatonic,
Do
I
we
get whether
to
sorry.
come to a closing point, Janie.
actually good point. Sorry.
Yeah.
I want Janie here, but she has to leave us.
That is true. So we're going to put a particular pin on this very heated conversation.
I love
The pin is in the fuck snake.
Miss on the fuck.
Yes.
Not yet.
Of course.
I'm not sorry.
If this gets fan art, I am going to be so.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I need. Okay, chat. I need fan art of Addie standing next to the blackboard with fuck snake, and fuck snake.
All I'm asking is if you make fan art of Adahe, do not go overboard. Please.
I mean, I won't say no.
I don't want that on him. I just want this blackboard that has "fuck snake" written on it. As
With his painfully average face.
well, he said nothing about.
That was definitely the implication.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave right now. My soul has left my body.
Okay. So let's speed through this. So once again, this has been Speakeasy Conspiracy here on Singularity Roleplay. I have been Shockborn Failure, the keeper of this game, the host of it all, and the architect of my own torment.
You said we were here to suffer, and then
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I dare everyone to tweet, if you're watching this, tweet F Snake. And tag Speakeasy.
All right. So, as a quick thing, you can catch me again on my own channel. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. That will be first Sunday. I don't know what I'll be streaming, but I'll be streaming something tomorrow. So look forward to that. At 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come watch me there. You can also find me on Twitter at shop.622, where I will be posting random philosophical things. And oh dear Christ, do I have so many more because of this session? Okay.
We're the reason he goes to therapy.
If only I could afford therapy.
What?
Yeah.
Is it me now? Is that clockwise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm Elsie, and I play Pip, and this was also a product of my own suffering. I didn't mean to bring this up, but here we are, and now we're seducing a snake.
I was going to bring it up.
Great, because I have no problems with it, and I'm very entertained. I will be starting another game on the 10th with Ackers and Janie, actually, and we're going to be playing Pine Box Middle School. Some kids get into some horror. It's going to be great. I play a cute little kid named Laszlo, because I named him after the camp. All right. That's it for me. See you next month.
Janie.
Yeah, I'm bad at this part. So I feel like I know the thing I'm doing and all of the stuff I was supposed to say.
It comes
We
with
love
trust me.
I guess
will.
it means me. I'm gonna take Janie out of the hot seat. I will also be here next month. I'm also soon starting a game with Shock and Janie and others, Fail included, as spies. We will be around, and I think it may be more chaotic than this. I don't know.
I'm in all of those games. I think.
Yeah. Janie's.
No
I'm
one
learning
invited
about the
me.
Janie verse. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
The Janie verse. Yeah.
Yes!
I don't know. Yeah. We have a Janie verse. Yeah. Oh, we lost. We lost.
Yeah, it looks like we might have lost Cass.
We lost Cass.
But at least the expression's not a bad one this time.
It's a good one this time.
Really big smile.
Am I any better this time?
No, it's just her. She's the only one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I see it now.
Speaking of your outro,
Oh, me, yes. Hi. I mean, bye. I'm Kaylee. You can find me on Twitter at @BruceKaylee. And if you like giant monsters, I have a game just come out that you can find on itch called Monster Ascend, that's like climbing. And if someone donates me $50, I will make a set of rules for all you monster effers out there. And if someone does tweet F the snake, I will send you a copy for free because it amuses me.
okay. And now I'm contemplating naming the next episode Snake Charmers or Snake Eater. I don't know which one's funnier at this point.
Good. Oh, I get it. Oh no. I'm gonna start crying again. I can't do this. We gotta go. We gotta go.
What? This entire operation was your idea.
It was, and I take full responsibility. I'm always the responsibility of my own suffering. Alright. She lost power.
Yep.
Well, hey, at least you made it through.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us all. Hope you all have a nice night. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
It's like